What's happening, stream? Bringing you some more RGL-IM 6's action today. We've got the grand finals. We have second seed Wangsheng Funeral Parlor versus fifth, I believe, seed Mexfrag. Mexfrag kind of went into semis as an underdog and convincingly defeated the top seed team there. So we're excited to see what's going to happen tonight. Both teams are missing their full normal rosters. So on the side of Mexfrag, they're ringing Michael PC1 from the team Susbowl on Pocket Scout, and we've seen some of his action in the playoffs. He's a player with great DM, likes to take some big aggressive Ubers, which should suit the Mexfrag team's playstyle. So this should be exciting to watch. And over the side of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, they're missing their flank scout like a Sir, and they have rostered sub Labasta instead. Now I haven't seen Labasta play. He could be a great player, but I know that like a Sir, definitely impactful. He puts out tons of damage and frags every game, so they're likely to be missing him a bit. But we'll see what happens. Both these teams have some serious playmaking soldiers. Great coordination from both teams. We saw some great sniping from Wicked02 on the side of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor as well, but they're not playing any of their Koth maps today, so we may not see so much of that. Wangsheng being a team that's pretty tough to beat on Koth, Mexfrag wisely banned Product first, which has been Wangsheng's first map pick in every other playoff series, I think. So instead we're starting off, first map's going to be Reckoner of all things. Should be a wild one. Haven't watched any Reckoner games yet in these IM playoffs. It was third map in a couple series, or at least one series that did not get to third map. I guess we'll be finding out if these teams did their homework. Both of them did pretty well on Reckoner in the regular season. So my co-caster just Jazz running a few minutes late. That's why we're starting off solo right now, but still waiting for STV anyway. So let's get some predictions in the chat. Players you like. I believe the projectile players on Mexfrag, absolute monsters. Very fun to watch. But Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, tech, possibly the best DM of any scout in the division. If there's anyone that can match him, it's Michael PC1, so I think we're in for an exciting game today. Second map's going to be Snakewater, another map we haven't watched yet in playoffs. So that one being a perennial pug favorite, not as much of a shake-up maybe as Reckoner, but I can just pull up and check. Mexfrag undefeated 2-5-0 games on Snakewater. Checking out Funeral Parlor did. Suspect we see they actually lost twice on Snakewater to teams that most people would regard as not as good as them. So maybe Mexfrag doing their homework, that was their map pick. Could be in for an exciting one. Sergeant Salad, no Googie. I don't know what that means. Good luck in the game tonight, though. Yeah, so Mexfrag on Reckoner, they had a 5-0 victory over a pretty good team, but straight out of Canada. But they lost to first seed We're Suckin' Dick, 2-1. Must have been a slow game in the regular season. That was, of course, the team that they beat in semifinals to be here tonight. So good on them. Saw some. They like to take these pretty aggressive Ubers in, and we saw some amazing bombs there from Javier, their demo man, especially on clear cut. Just really game-winning stuff going on. See a couple Mexfrags in the chat. Definitely a fun team to watch. Excited to see what they do here. Just Jazz will be here in 4 more minutes, so hold him to that, and if he's later, I want you guys to roast him in chat. Anyone got some predictions on this series? I think we might see 3 maps. I'd love to see 3 maps for once. We haven't seen that since quarterfinals. Of course, Process is like kind of a perennial classic map there, so it's if it goes to 3rd map, it's a great choice for them to be ending it on. No weird shake-ups or winning off better homework or whatever. If it goes to Process, then the winner of that map should really be the guys that deserve the win for the whole series, in all fairness. Still just waiting on logs here. They should be wrapping up their pre-game scrims. Just the joys of I don't know why this game has been like this for the last couple of years, but nothing ever starts on time in TF2 anymore. There isn't that omnipresent threat of report forfeit win that we used to get in ESEA, so they just wander in whenever they want. I mean, you still can report forfeit win, but if both teams are late, you know. Just taking a peek at La Basta, the sub for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. He's got a couple seasons of IM under his belt. He should definitely be able to fill this role. It's not going to be dead weight for sure. He wouldn't be in IM Grand Finals if he was. But like I said, I think they may miss Lycaser's DM abilities. Interesting to see what happens. Of the two, I'm inclined to say Mexfrag's got the better sub or ringer player playing in Michael PC1. But the thing about him is we saw some fairly predictable behavior from him in their semifinals there. Just always taking these even Uber exchanges in. I don't know whether he's main color on his team or not, but it definitely looked like Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was able to predict him and sort of just snowballed in the previous round.
Good evening.
What's up, Jazz? Nice to see you to join me.
Sorry I'm late.
No problem. I just got connect right now.
Beautiful.
When I ran through the rosters, we got some Spanish in the chat.
Excelente. Yo no hablo español. Sorry.
Dios mío, man.
What? No, I kid. Yeah, sorry I'm late. I had to run to the smoke shop because I was gonna pick up a few rollies, but I left my wallet at home, so I'll just be sober throughout the entire cast. I'm looking forward to this though, man. I last week spoke very highly of both Mexfrag and Wangsheng, so I think tonight both of these teams should really put up a show for both teams, or for the viewers, for us too.
Yeah, this Mexfrag team is always a blast to watch.
Yeah, they are just fearless, ruthless, with great mechanics to boot. So send me connect when you grab.
It's in the Discord.
Yes.
And I was saying we are starting off with Reckoner tonight. A bit of a shake-up, possibly.
I think this is the first time we've seen Reckoner played. I know we've seen it selected as map 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But Reckoner kind of still a fresh map for NA.
For NA.
Opinions still seem to be split more on the negative than the positive, but it's a map for me that I have a lot of experience with, having played a few years in Oz Fortress, where this is a regular part of the rotation, both in the season and in pugs.
Yeah.
Um,
And people that are as old as I am remember it from Mixchamp, but
yeah,
that was a
so it's
different version back then already. What's the console command to turn on eyeballs?
oh, hell if I know. Yeah.
Well, we're just staring into Michael PC1's blank, soulless eye sockets.
Based.
Lots of people
Yeah,
get in this server fast here today.
they know that the action is going on. They're excited, man.
I'm gonna need to get some ESL mods in here. I have no clue what these people are saying, or if they're gonna get me banned.
Just don't say anything that'll get us banned, por favor. Or if you do, I am not in this chat. I'm just the guy that Lewd is conned into casting with him for one last time tonight. Or maybe one last time this season, unless we watch the
Ooh,
third place
I
game.
forgot to open in
going.
windowed borderless mode.
I think you have plenty of time if you want to do that quickly.
Yes, I do.
I'm excited because I had a good session in on the pitch today. Got my my post workout, which just amounts to coffee with heavy cream and coconut oil inside of it. Oh, I need to go put something else in here in a second, but and we got TF2, so then we got
It's
some
dash no border, right?
yeah, dash no border and then dash
Window.
windowed. Yeah. You can
I'm
also do
getting word
dash.
that if Javier is unable to play for any reason tonight, Mexfrag will ring unled. Will ring Luigi. This must be a meme. Who's Luigi? Oh.
Luigi. I'm actually gonna go put what I need to the last thing in my coffee. Give me 1 minute.
Yeah, he forgot to put drugs in his coffee, which he's gonna need to get through the night. Don't tell him I said that. Alright, hopping back in game here. I sure hope they didn't start without us. 'Cause that would be tragic. We are 12 in the server, 13 actually. Apparently. I don't know who Dolashi is. Few people just loitering. Wait, my HUD only shows 11. Oh, he isn't big enough. Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you. I even grabbed the banana too as a little treat. That's my dinner in lieu of actually having a real dinner because of this game.
Hmm.
It should be fun though. We've almost got 12. No, we got 12 in server. We're just waiting.
Yeah, we have the entirety of Mexico in the Twitch chat.
Hola.
Let's see some hyped up fans here tonight. They like to watch that Brother X.
So quickly for the chat, is it Brother X or Brother X? Brother X. Because we haven't figured out. We've just been saying alternating between the two the last three or 4 weeks. Because he's a great player. Oh my god, his coordination with Salad is something special to watch. It's just I don't know how to pronounce the name.
It's gotten to the point where I just purposely pronounce names, pick a way and stick with it.
Exelor is saying it's Brothax. Brothax. Brother X. I like Brother X. That was kind of fun to say. So yeah, looking to see Brother X do
It's like how I was purposely calling Javier like he's French in the first series.
Yeah. Yeah, and we got the Javier with a big old bomb.
What is this Dallas name? Tensei. Yeah, I'm still not saying what he's aliased as.
Boy
It's
princess? You don't want to
against
say boy
it's
princess?
against my religion to say that or something.
Yeah, we know how you Midwestern Albertans are. I guess Alberta's not technically the Midwest, but it's still
No,
almost a continuation of it, just a little bit.
it's a lot like Montana here.
Hmm.
Wyoming maybe.
Open sky country.
Yeah, prairies with a little bit of mountains.
You just drive like, oh boy, can't wait to drive on more flatland for 5 hours until we get to the next state. Province, I guess, is what it would be there.
Yeah, the next province is the real flat one. Ours is not so bad in comparison.
What's the next province? I thought
Saskatchewan.
I thought you guys are you guys next to both Saskatchewan and British Columbia, or is British
Yeah.
Columbia another province over?
Yeah, yeah. BC's the first one on the west.
Okay.
Look at a map. Come on, man.
I'm not gonna look at a map. I have no plan to go to Canada in the near future.
Fair
So
enough.
like, what do I need it for?
I
We
can't
got
blame
50
you for
space
that.
down here.
So what's your thoughts on the mid-fight on this map while we're waiting for these? As a experienced Aussie player who's played this map more than twice.
Sure. Well, with the mid fights, I think there's a little bit of a stylistic difference between both regions, from what I can tell. Same way on Process and Sunshine. It seems like a lot of teams here in NA treat Reckoner as a rotational mid, right? So I'm expecting to see those rotations and really trying to pick off the last player who's lagging in that rotation or the first one to commit. Um, whereas in Australia, for Reckoner and to a greater extent Process and Sunshine, um, things are much more stagnant. So, given that if you're playing the Aussie way against the North American way in North America, you're going to get found out. I do expect to see a lot of rotation. The thing is that I think I think Reckoner really value the if you're rotating more than you are looking for the frags, typically that tends to play better. But it's also like there are different ways to approach it, right? So you can have your standard ring around the rosy, right, where both teams after they go out of um, whatever the choke room is. I'm blanking on the name real quick.
Cargo?
Cargo, yes. Yeah. So if they're going through cargo, and they're rotating, expect to see that. But I also think there's opportunities if you go cargo, um, or if a team goes cargo to quickly meet them on their side and try to crush them. There's a lot of good jumps that can be done.
See that happen. There's the little back door there, yeah.
And what I think Reckoner is really good for as a map is that both the mid fight and post mid fights, it's not exactly a scout dominant map. It's a map where scouts can do a lot of work and really does favor a lot of quick transitions, especially trying to catch the other team out. But it's also a map that I think demo men and soldiers can have really good games on. So I guess we'll see how this plays out. Because we are going live.
Yes, we are going live. Oof, Tensei a little laggy. Not sure I picked the right cam for this mid fight. A lot laggy. So we're seeing Soldier kind of fake engage early. They're just testing each other out this first mid fight, bit of spam. We see the first engage from Blue Soldier off the pillar there, and it's another fake bomb, half bomb. Oh, Wicked and Bones each get a pick there. Mexfrag, 2 more players caught in. Nice stickies from Tensei on them, and that's going to be a mid fight for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, first mid fight. We just outpatience them a bit. Brodax tried to do one of those fade bombs back to his team and got caught there. Or maybe at the same time as Wicked bombed forward, I believe.
Yeah,
But
I think with any sort of stagnant mid, like once that first player goes down on you or against you, you've really got to get out of that corner. And I think Mexfrag just maybe
yeah, but their medics
overextended
survived,
themselves.
so they're able to hold last easily there. They're on Sniper and Engineer. Argent Salad up on the wall watching Shutter. Might get a pick here. I think he's definitely spotted by Bones.
That is a cheeky little spot, but Bones does well to see him and pressure him off.
check it before their medic walks in. Sniper's pretty common, I think, on this last. Wow, Tensei is just
Huge
deep. I guess
ammo
they're
bomb.
sacking him. The old, isn't that the Cadus thing? Sack your demo with a 2 sticky jump.
Well, they got Javier down to 4 health, and then the medic down quite weak too. So it almost panned out, but Brothax going in for his
Fireball down to 40 health
too.
and gets forced. Both soldiers committed there for that. Oh no, so the sniper was he's on sniper still. I guess the sniper went for a deep peeker or something, or got picked in lobby. We're gonna see.
Yeah, well now the question is how are they gonna break this?
Yeah,
this
they're kind of
hold?
poking lobby right now, but
Michael PC has to be careful because they don't have their spawners yet.
he's playing pretty far from his medic for Pocket Scout.
Yeah.
Smart moving the sentry.
He was. I think
It looks like they're walking forward now. I saw trap on the health back there. See if it gets anything. Oof. They see it. He almost got the med 30 health. Forces to the ammo pack trap. Nice work from Tensei there. He goes down for it, but they did get the force at least, and they should have leapfrog here.
Yeah.
Tartan Cell looks like he wants to commit maybe? No. Bones is on
Well,
spy. Disguised as a heavy? Oh, he's trying to switch back into spawn.
Yeah, that was a really crucial force coming out into their second. If you're on the side of Wangsheng, just to deny that extra little bit of pressure. And it looks like they're taking this in almost immediately.
Yeah, they're through dungeon. Brothax does spot them, but he's gonna die for it. They do use. I don't know if they're gonna be able to get on. I don't think they're gonna be able to get on the blue medic.
Yeah, that was
blanking on his alias. Okay, you.
I like that idea to go quick, but it just didn't work out. But now they're even still committing Far into last, and they managed to get the Uber forced out from.
There's lots of hurt players in lobby here if they can. Oh, the soldier brings them back. All going for air shots there. The medic is the one who gets the air shot. They actually, yeah, the players in the lobby were extremely hurt there, but Javier turned around to shoot the guy in last, and he probably could have got a 3K maybe.
Yeah.
PC1 kind of separated. They're just taking second for free though.
That little bit of follow-up just isn't there on the side of Mexfrag at the moment. And to be fair, it's not on the side of Wangsheng too. Both of these fights.
They're playing a little careful still. Sergeant Cell at bombing in, gonna go down, and they're 2 down for Mexfrag now. They get the force. Bones is in behind, cleans up the med. That's a wipe.
This is gonna be a round.
Almost takes down the soldier, but it's not gonna matter. They had 2 seconds and 2 spawns in 3 seconds.
Yeah,
but they're all over the point already.
Yeah.
Not a well-advised fight there from Mexfrag. Did not work on their favor.
Yeah, they've got to they've got to figure out a way of converting these final frags that they're getting. They're getting all the damage done, but just that little follow-up isn't there. And then credit to Wangsheng too. They're pretty cognizant of these ads, and they're taking them from places that you wouldn't typically expect. I like that lower push, but you know. And
they're doing a great job having their heals way far back when they're on dishead there. So soldiers from Mexfrag committing early there. Their combos up on the right side.
They have so much damage.
They take down the enemy demo, but lose theirs now. It's yeah, health is now looking bad on Mexfrag on their scouts anyway.
There is a period of time where
out. Another mid fight there, yeah.
Bones gets out. Yeah, there's a period of time where at least 3 or 4 players on Wangsheng were like sub 30 health, and it's again just that lack of follow up. Some players dying early in the mid, just like kind of make it a tall order for Mexfrag to really find that those follow ups. But I like that idea of trying to meet them. It's just yeah, they've just got to figure out a way to get a scout or just one last rocket on these big damages that they're doing.
They're trying to bust from cargo here, yeah. I'm not sure if they're thinking about exchange or just making space for a sack here. So there's a sack.
Make an exchange for a sack.
Great rocket on the medic, that's going to be easy for us. They do commit both soldiers again, but worth it really. If they can keep from using here, that's 100% worth it. They might even be able to catch it. The force comes out from Wangsheng Field Parlor, or I guess just to use because they weren't really forced by anything. Fireball goes down. I don't know. They need more than just 2 players in that Uber, maybe. They do get a lot of picks, and the scouts are on the back cap. But Uncle PC1 hiding it lower. He should be spotted by Wicked here. He's getting out through his dungeon. We're even Ubers holding last, I guess.
Sergeant Salad dropping. That was unfortunate, LOL in the chat. Indeed, it was. Yeah, I like the idea of going for the use there to try to catch out the players who have committed into the mid. It's just sort
Couldn't
of
quite
post.
catch him, yeah.
Well, they caught the med. It's just I think as soon as you get the med
Yeah, the
in
post
shape
Uber
to,
was two guys behind him or
you just
wrapping them.
well, I saw Fireball kind of in no man's land, right? Because he was in
Yeah,
the entrance
between
close to
lower and
toxic.
toxic, yeah.
Yeah, so like that was easy enough for the players who were still in to
There's
clean up.
about 4 doors that lead towards there.
Yeah, so it's that's unfortunate. I like the bravery though in trying to go for those plays. So that bodes well for
See,
Wangsheng,
Sergeant
but
Salad on sniper again. He's going for a peek from 5 or 4. I
well,
don't know
they're
if
only
he's
now
going to be able
taking
to see
lobby.
anything from here. Oh, he's got to get out, actually. Who just hit his head on the ceiling there? I think the demo tried to bomb and beefed it. He's going again. I wish I was on his camera. It
He's
gets
so
out.
weak, man. That's so
Oh,
funny. And Brother
I think the sentry floated in there.
immediately.
I
Yeah,
got,
Sentry did enough, and it was just enough
looks
of a
like they're trying to
distraction.
actually push out on that. Their combo's playing.
It's still running Salad on the sniper too, so this is good for him.
Yeah,
He gets a free shot on the med, but doesn't hit it. Unlucky. Nobody watching that
pick
shot. If Brother
bones.
is in though, does he get the? Oh no, he doesn't get the.
Look how
first
hurt
one.
Fireball is. He's no one to follow up. He's just gonna get out of health pack. I think it's 25 health or so. It's a great try from Brothex, but without any spam or follow-up. Wicked trades for the sniper. Apparently the sentry was watching that.
That's 3 frags go against Mexfrag.
Moving the sentry now to the kind of process place on point. They're just gonna Uber into the sentry while it's being built. I don't think they're gonna get anything else, just an exchange and back out. They might have a better post Uber here. Good positioning.
Good pipes too for Javier. Now it's a 4 on 5. Can Mexfrag find these other frags to make it happen?
Oh,
Big bomb from Wicked coming in.
Brothex spoons Fireball.
And it's just tech.
That's
That's
wipe
a very
for Wangsheng, and with 2 of their players went down like quite a bit early. I think they had opportunity to call that push off maybe or reset. After the exchange they could have reset there.
I think they might be banking on the idea that like we'll stay in. They might be betting on their DM to make these fights work. So like
it wasn't terrible for them because we're still even Ubers, and now
no, it's not. No, it's not even Ubers.
Wow.
Bones just
both
free
meds are dead.
space.
Both meds are dead, so it's back to even. But
yeah, these fights are a bit scrappy at the moment.
Wang is taking this point. It looks like Lavier's got to leave here. He's gonna scout in his face. Yeah, that was I couldn't follow anything in that fight. It's just people dying in every direction.
That's kind of been the theme so far of these scrappy fights that I don't think it really favors either team, but they're just sort of losing track of other players, and then one player gets on one med, and then it's like, okay, well now I got to get on their med, and they get on their med, and so it's kind of this back and forth.
We have
so
snipers
far.
on both teams. Sergeant Salad peeking lobby. Wicked on the other sniper looking through rollout area. Kind of passive. I don't know if he thinks someone's gonna peek there. Sergeant Salad looks like he's rotating. Oh, he's back on the fence watching Shutter. I don't know if they know he's here, but they did a good job checking and pressuring him out before. They definitely know he's on that now. I heard a headshot ring out. Wait, it looks like it was on Brothex. Just asking for Wicked wants a buff so he can peek the sniper.
Poking and prodding. Haven't really found anything yet. Now this might just be sort of your standard grand finals, like, you know, you don't have to go all the time.
Get used to or figure out what your teammates on. Sergeant Salad on spy. But they're going in.
Bombs are coming in.
That's the demo bomb again. Never mind. I keep forgetting.
Player gets.
Wicked picks a scout. So they're not going to counter sack likely, other than Sergeant Salad on spy already. And now he's.
They might be expecting this spy. He can't really do anything unless
they open the shutter for him. He could go through lower. Sniper's in dungeon. I don't know if he knows. Could be a free pick. He saw and heard that. That was a little questionable. He's not even on a good pistol. That was a bit. He just like
Unlucky.
uncloaked right in front of him.
That's why I like
Got
having
greedy.
tell your players like just run the fucking stock invis watch and just go in and get your stab or die. None of this cloak and dagger nonsense. We play spy like
Wicked
real men
aggressive
here.
peeking, piped, 25 health. He's on the backpack, by the way. Which, I don't know. I don't see a lot of guys running anymore. It's kind of bad, but I guess there's no good secondaries you're allowed to use.
Yeah.
Bones sacking with 120 health. Yeah, that's not usually gonna work.
Just gets destroyed again. Yeah, so it's
They got
you
heavy too on last.
yeah, it's kind of your typical. I respect Mexfrag here for not really wanting to give up a point, just playing this really safe. You know, we'll just try to
Salad gets
trade.
body shot by Wicked, and then the heavy gets headshot. He was buffed.
Yeah, look how passively they're playing around their med too. They have a sniper, 2 scouts, and the demo, and now Bones is back in this
Wicked
second
trying to
too,
do
so.
some little strafe jumps up to the secondary rollet area here. Gets it.
He's
Should be
peeking this-
aggressive peek here. They could get him if they know he's there. You almost
kids need to
think he
play
should have a
Kovacs
soldier
with
with him, right?
Yeah, well, Sergeant Sal is also back on spy, by the way. Let's find his camp.
He's in dungeon. They don't see him. He's getting healed by the medic. Oh, he goes down. Yeah, 5 enemies there. It's hard to trick that many people.
Yeah. It's just kind of unfortunate.
Not
But
sure
yeah,
if
this is-
they're trying to spam the sentry bit. Wicked's peeking
How-
aggressively.
How would you break this if you were on both teams?
Mm,
How would you break it if you're
probably ye old. If your demo bombs are not working, the ye old 2-man is always good. I don't think the sniper is. It's okay defensively here, but it's really hard to get a good peek on offensive sniper on this map, I think.
As soon as that one player goes down, they just evacuate lobby almost instantaneously.
No risks for. They don't want to get forced to any shenanigans there. And it's a lot harder to force them way back and put here. Wicked takes down Sergeant Saladin's a sniper duel there.
How long did that sniper duel go on? Like 10 minutes?
Yeah, like 7 minutes.
I mean, we're halfway through the first half at the moment. Still 1-0. Still just
Here
looking for
picks
that.
Wicked.
He's still looking for that opening frag and to, I guess, the opening follow-up frag to the frag, right? To really make this push on. Right now, it's really just slow. Bones is on Battalion's backup, so
yeah,
you could maybe see that coming.
And Wangsheng Parlor does have more options here, I think. Well, it's safer for them to try stuff.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
So
It's hard to go for plays like when you're back.
they can do all the banner 2-man heavy whatever shenanigans they want to try. Oh, Wicked's still back on sniper. Gaspar's been on engineer for so long. Gets Sergeant Salad again.
Another good frag.
Wonder Salad try spy again or just sack on soldier maybe.
Well, Brothax is down too, so like this is a 2-man advantage that
Sentry's
just gonna
fairly
take
far
in
forward.
with
They're
the
gonna take the sentry down. Much better Uber on Mexfrag. I think they're just exchanging and leaving, but Demo they're just dropping players. The better Uber out of Mexfrag.
Gotta be
Really
careful.
good
They've
soldier
got to
on
keep
their
their med
man.
alive.
16 health, good dodging.
Ooh.
And wipe from Wangsheng Funeral Whirler.
Yeah, it seemed like they just kind of ran out of ideas there, and we're just like.
It was looking not bad, but Javier got some stickies behind them, and they were trying to back out after their Uber faded, and just kind of crumbled from there.
Well, Wicked also died before this push was on too,
Yeah.
so they've got essentially a 3-man advantage now lessened because players have
mid looks free for them. They bullied even on even numbers, even Ubers. They bullied Wangsheng straight out of there.
I think this is the first time that Mexfrag has actually captured mid too. So credit to them for not
Wicked hiding in dungeon. No, he's
letting
not
the
gonna do
pressure
anything.
get to them. You know, it can be kind of tough when you're on the back foot and you're on your last for so much of a half.
Well, Wangsheng is making really passive sticky traps back in their lobby. win. Mexfrag's not even in second yet.
Yeah.
So it looks like they're playing to give this up. I don't know why. They're on even Ubers, even numbers. Maybe they're moving forward now.
It might just be like a bit of a risk-averse
They
playstyle,
weren't
like,
sure maybe if they were going to get Uber checked, but...
Yeah.
Let's
And
play
Bones
this
has to
time.
be careful. He's so weak under, he's dead. So that's that opening frag. Now how do they push in through here? They've got to stop playing.
Their
like,
flank
in this
players are
situation.
one soldier behind through dungeon. Wicked's trying to
Yeah,
chase him.
Brother-X. Huge rockets!
Wicked,
Huge rockets!
what?
Woo!
Wicked was chasing him and stopped, and then he just kills two, dropping the medic.
Dude. Oh my god. And just out of
Sergeant
nowhere,
Sal's in
brother.
last already, pressuring Tensei here. Kill him in the spawn door.
Massive, dude.
These
Holy
soldiers.
shit.
Huge round for the Mexfrag soldiers. This should be theirs.
They've got to clean up these other
Yeah.
players, and they do. So to be
Last to last straight push from Mexfrag there. And you know,
Not
they
only
were
that,
even Ubers on mid, then even Ubers on second until Brother-X dropped him. But
Well, it was really good by them to push and kind of stay lower and find Bones and catch them out. And then Brother-X just immediately, we've seen it all playoff series, is immediately commits to whatever the next stage of play is. So that was really, really, really impressive by them. But now we're on this next mid fight, and as you do, just early spam, just a lot of
Sergeant
nothing-
Salad
no
kind
real
of under
middle.
the point. I don't know what he expects to get there. Wow, Michael PC1 just got demolished by
Yeah.
projectiles.
And now Bones is behind too, so they've got to
When
get out
Tensei
of
goes
their-
down, this should be really good for Mexfrag.
Bones is finally in. He's finally in.
We have
Does
Wicked
he-
in tech
oh,
as well.
Michael PC, get down, Mr. President. He says eats the direct for his med, and from going for like 8 minutes on your last to winning the mid fight after winning a last push.
They're
look,
warmed up.
Yeah, they are pressing the issue now. They need to be in before these spawners.
What's
gets up and
Gaspar
they're
doing
able
that
to
he's
crit
5
heal.
health?
Nah, the spawners get in. The crit heals aren't denied. Unlucky.
Yeah, we'll see if they have more luck busting the last hold. And Sergeant Salad I see is on Spy already.
My coffee's finally kicked in too, so I'm like, yeah, TF2! I love my post-workout coffees. What can I say?
That's Sergeant Salad has Spy walking in through 5. They had Heavy and Engineer. Full Highlander on, not quite full, but you know, on even Ubers.
Yeah.
It is
I mean, the
fairly
Heavy-
easy to switch off, but were they going to miss having scouts if an exchange or something comes out?
I mean, not having your scouts for last holds isn't the worst thing in the world. Just because a lot of, especially if it's like a full Uber disad, which it's not right now, it's even. But like, when my
Sorry,
team
Salad eating
Salad
some-
just got hit.
What hit him?
It was a rocket jump. So,
Oh,
so
they did not
they
see,
wouldn't
or
really, yeah.
oh,
it
they
would've
see.
been-
They
Oh, womp. That's unlucky.
Bones going
And
for the
then-
counter, gets floated, one rocket off, but it's not going to
Sure.
amount to anything.
But I was gonna say, I don't mind like if you're on your last, really playing just to scale.
Brother-X trying to sack,
slow
there's a
the game
sentry, he's
down.
going to leave.
Yeah. Like if you're just trying to like keep hold of your point, like there's nothing wrong with an off class setup like this. It's
Yeah.
just, like it's especially like foregoing your scouts and like ability to move quickly, just to like slow the game
And I don't
down
think this
and
is the hardest
this
last in the
wall.
world to push second from. There's much
No.
worse maps in the pool.
You know, at the end of the day, if it's grand finals, it's like whatever it takes for the dub, right?
So, looks like they're buffing up soldiers right now. Are they trying Sergeant Salad sack now on soldier?
He's in.
He's
Unlucky not to
trying
get
to
that
live,
direct
yeah.
on Bones. He could get caught out here. Oh no, he didn't even know
The-
anything about that rocket, dude.
I don't think Wicked was going for him specifically. I think it was a sack, but
He could have.
he could have got him. He was 11
If he
out
would have
there.
hit that, it would have been
Just
the best rocket that he never.
bomb
knew.
into a sentry, you're gonna go down. Bones almost goes down like in his own spawn. Was the
Maybe what they could try to do
Gaspar
is-
on him aggressively at
they-
5?
They have one player who's holding the left side on the side of Wangsheng. If I was Mexfrag, I would really like hard push that, try to get whatever pick you can, and then either use that to take space going in, almost like you would door 5 on process, or get your soldiers in a
Yeah.
position where they
The
can just
difference
shoot the
is
sentry, you know?
process. You've got that high ground in the heaven area. You can sort of play around.
Yeah.
There isn't really an equivalent to that on this map. Everyone can just shoot you if you get aggressive on the right there. We're still seeing, no indication whatsoever that we're gonna push out or even counter sack on Wangsheng Field and Parlor. With a sniper joining their heavy and NG.
Salad, I don't know if you saw it. He almost had a beautiful pick on the
Mm.
med,
But
but
now he's in the sniper
wide
duel.
peaked and
Both of them.
yeah, he could get
Looks like
boned
he's
to
going
too. If Bone
5. Yeah,
goes
Gaspar's
him.
predicting a 5. Wicked wants to walk main. Could be a bad idea. Burn Salad eats a rocket, goes down. Wicked's standing on a sticky trap.
Vorpalm, it's tied 1-1. First map, first half. Somebody asked me.
As it says in the bottom left of your screen.
Oh, they just take an exchange. This is
Hoping to
interesting.
catch some players there, but tech
Yeah,
very low, goes back to spawn. Brodex now
I'll
very
be
low.
honest.
Oh,
I
two
didn't know if
players
that
down
was
from
a
Mexfrag.
force, but yeah, they've lost Brodax, they've lost Gaspar.
Who blew their horn? Was that Bones?
That was Bones. Yeah, he's pushing out of that
Rollout, yeah.
rollout. Yeah.
They're just gonna have to leave Toxic.
Yeah,
Anyone
sent the bomber
behind? I
back.
don't think. We've
Sergeant
got
Salad was
Mexfrag
behind.
players at mid already. Aggressively.
Now, Bones is going to have to be careful because he is still on the back.
Brodax, Wallbug or whatever. Is this a spot or is he just is there a prop or something there, or is he just wallbugging?
You're wall bugging, but it's kind of a well-known wall bug. There's also you can do one.
Can you
right
see into their second if you
it.
jump high? I don't think so. I think the skybox blocks it.
All right. Well, then I could be wrong.
I don't know. I'm just from third-person cam. It looks like it doesn't, but it doesn't necessarily mean anything. Might pick Bones in lobby here. Lots of good rockets on him. He gets out with his 300 health, but 3 whatever buff is 330.
Oh, huge bomb in by Salad. He gets the drop, or he gets the kill on Fireball.
Yeah, that'd be a drop, right?
Oh my god, just the cheekiest jump in from Cargo and picks up the med.
As with semis and quarters, we're seeing their med also drops. Oh jeez. We're seeing, as from the previous series, amazing play from soldiers on both teams, but especially Mexfrag soldiers just so fun to watch. Now
that was an insane jump.
Fell apart for Mexfrag after the med goes down there, and now they're 1 up.
Well, I think the one thing that Mexfrag could be better at doing is when they get these med frags, they need to just commit to wherever the next area is. Because the problem is that Bones had slipped in underneath and just jumped around, and so they're still dilly-dallying.
Sergeant Salad on the med picks him. Great work. He was just hiding by crate that whole time, and no one checked it.
Salad is so good, man. But yeah, so they just need to be quicker. We got the med. All right, we need to play tight and transition.
Yeah, and I think their ringer here, Michael PC1's not playing maybe a short leash as she could.
Yeah, especially because Gaspar is pretty hard flanked. So
a map like this with so many flank openings, so you gotta be heal beam range almost all the time.
The appeal of the map is the flank openings. The amount of times I've seen a team just wrap and back cap on this map is unreal, because I am the team that does that. But again, this is one of the things
that splashed before he gets an arrow, and now Wang might push lower. No, they're gonna think better of it.
Well, it's quite difficult for Gaspar to really push out of this. This is not it.
Trades with Wicked. Good thing Brolex was there to support Gaspar, but yeah, the Uber coming out on points and
maybe no Bones lives for. He's just alive, and we've got a pause.
Yeah.
So
while that was going on, I was watching the fight on the flank where Gaspar wandered into Toxic and got 2 rocketed, but luckily Brodex was close behind to avenge him. But if you're Mexfrag, you really just want to keep that ad there, right?
Yeah, well, it was weird because they end up taking this weird Uber out of Cargo, running across their right side of mid onto the ramp into the red Toxic, and didn't really get anything. Bones, they managed to get down to 30 health, which is what he's at right now in this pause, and then Michael PC just couldn't find that extra follow-up shot without risking the other team just being right on top of him, right? So that's why I said this Uber is not it, right?
Yeah.
And so the problem with Reckoner is that the entrances through flanks into mid and out of mid are they're really bloody large, yeah. So you've got you have to be very careful, but too, it's also like when you're on the retreat, it's so easy just to dip out, especially if you've got your
Oh,
scout up and
unpause comes Sergeant Salad. Great
fireball.
first rocket and air shot on Fireball. He's taunting.
Salad
Deserved. Bones also
Legacy
blew
is
himself up with
like,
his 30
dude,
health there. That was amazing. He was in the midst of the pause there. I think the actual pause in the game would be a minute 30 later. In the midst of the pause there, though, he was just in amongst the 4 players that were up for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor
yeah.
with
Well,
185 health and all his rockets loaded. So
I just want to say, like that bomb, that
Labasta on
kill,
Pyro. No, he wants to switch off.
that bomb and kill from Salad on Fireball is like very indicative, like everything that we've been seeing from him
Hmm.
and Brothex this entire playoff run, right? Is somehow, in some way, even when the chips are against them, Salad and Brothex
Surprise
just get
soldiers
upset.
in your medic's face.
Yeah. And that's also one of the reasons
Well,
why I like watching
and it's
Mexfrag
not
play.
just medics too.
Oh,
It's
right.
when their combo get they get damage in the choke. Soldier bombs it.
Mm-hmm.
They need pressure so they can push. Soldiers are making space. These guys don't bait. They're awesome to watch. Doing exactly what the team needs most of the time.
Yeah.
There's one soldier behind here. I can't find his camera.
And they're just taking this
Yeah.
Uber in. Well, it's on
Someone
the
please
mid,
kill
so,
the
like,
demo.
that's
Tex
why.
running away. He's on his last alone. I think Bones is
Yeah.
behind. There, he bombs the point now, but this is a bit of
Oh, what a
lost cause there.
huge round, yeah.
It was just, from that mid there, Sergeant Salad really the catalyst to bring that their way.
Okay, so they've.
I suspect this is where the pause was, the start of the round or something.
Okay, yeah. For some reason, I thought the config had just completely reset it. So I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Anyways, so 2-1 Mexfrag going into probably the last mid of the half. Mexfrag finally waking up.
Wangsheng's playing right, and Bones on the demo right away. Can't finish him
Raiders.
off. His team helps him there.
They don't really have the space. They can't
Yeah,
really
look
commit out
at
of
the
it.
control of the point Wangsheng got off of, just off Bones bombing into their toxic there.
Yeah.
Good job. Javier might be caught. It's good surf, lives.
Lucky
He
to
needs an
live.
arrow. He needs an arrow
Oh,
so
but the
bad.
demo's
5
in.
health. He missed
Oh.
3 arrows. He's 5 health. He's like, please, medic. Okay,
Time
he
to
gets
leave,
his
boys.
arrows. He's trying to leave, and the scout's on him now.
Just
More
keep
arrows.
backing. You don't want to be caught in lobby.
Pipes?
What a-
The other
what a
demo. Both
pipe.
demos pipe each other. Javier's gonna go down. That was sort of just like he dragged it out, but it seemed like he was going to. The whole time he's
Well,
just like,
I think-
kill him, he's 5 health. Arrowed, kill him.
Yeah, well, it was kind of
And Wangsheng is in already, yeah. Exchange comes
It's a
out.
bit of a weird fight,
Tensei's
though.
gonna go down, maybe? No, he lives on 6 health.
Well, now they're so they've
Scout
lost
walking
Salad in
left, they
this
say.
fight, but they've got the poot up, and they've got to take care of Bones, who's just following around.
Gotta
So
take
they get
care of
Bones, that's a great
Javier.
frag.
He once again needs arrows. He's gonna reset this time. Oh, he killed the medic there, and is in fact dominating him. Love it.
Yeah, so that's
Michael PC
another
legging
just really
out.
good hold. That's three player advantage for
Soldier by
Mexfrag
Shutter
too.
there.
Does he get anything? Please no!
He got Michael PC one. He almost got the med there.
Look at those pipes, bro! Oh my god. This is so fun.
It's a good try from Wicked there. We're seeing Mexfrag getting ready to push mid again on Uber ad. I don't know if they'll use it. It's not a huge ad.
Well, I think, maybe if there's like 30 more seconds on the clock, it would be worth trying to take like an aggressive fight. But I think Bones going in does he get anything? No, he doesn't get anything. He gets a lot of damage. But I was gonna say, I think given the
Force
state of
does
the
go.
game,
Both teams use better Uber from
whoa!
Wangsheng. They're caught.
Please don't get them. This is such a weird.
Fireball pretty hurt. Nice dodging.
And there's still plenty of time. To
They're still
capture the
fighting.
point.
He's 9
Oh
health.
my god, no!
Great work
They've
from
gotta-
Fireball to live there. And he's pushing down with his last with his demo. Almost wants someone else there with him because there's spawns up for Mexfrag. We have a scout or
gotten
something alive.
Halfway through the.
There's a soldier coming in now after they lose a demo already. And Fireball probably gonna go down here. I don't know if that was a well advised. It looks like we were on timer. That's why they did
Yeah.
that.
Well, I was gonna say that was one of the points I was gonna make is that if you're Mexfrag, there's really no impetus to push out into mid. You can, I think it's there. It's fine just to take your foot off the gas a bit and let Wangsheng make the next move because he saw them trying to pressure in and Wangsheng's trying to pressure into Toxic, and it almost went catastrophically wrong where they would have dropped the round, but some clutch respawns keeps them in this. Oh, not keeps them in the game. They still have the lead, but it's like, there's a time and a place to apply pressure, and they almost got bit from it.
Yeah, and I got the log pulled up here. Let me know if you need me to send it to you.
I'll pull it up in a second, but I have to run to the bathroom real quick.
Okay, well, while he's doing that, you know, what we're watching and what the log shows, important lesson here for all you aspiring soldier mains, the Mexfrag soldiers don't look that impressive, but like in the numbers, but every time we're on their cam, they are just like making the biggest salvage plays. I guess we could take a peek at medpicks, might reflect that more. Bones, but then both Mexfrag soldiers, and actually Javier with 3 medpicks as well. And in general, Mexfrag is doing a much better job keeping their medic alive. We see Fireball like dodging his little tushy off for so long in some of these engagements, so I don't know if it's an issue with the other players on Wang, or it's just the fact that every time it's Sergeant Salad, he 2-rockets him. Yeah, so we're seeing numbers kind of reflective of the passive game that you'd expect. Not the highest flank scout and demo man DPMs. Javier pretty good, top in the server, I believe. Followed by the soldiers for Wangsheng, who are doing a lot, but they're also dying a lot. Michael PC1 top of the scouts by a fair bit on damage, but top frag goes to tech for Wangsheng Funeral Pyre. Overall, DM and all these numbers look very close, and I think the biggest difference is just Fireball's dying so much more. Because they even won 3 out of the 4 mid-fights they did. Wait, did they do 4? Yeah, 3 out of the 4 mid-fights. It wasn't enough to make up for those 2 drops. This is supposed to be Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's map pick. So far it's going the way of Mexfrag. So if you're them, what do you change up?
Well, it's a bit tough because for a lot of that half, Wangsheng seemed to be on the ascendancy, right? They had Mexfrag push to the last.
Both
They had,
Mexfrag rounds, I think, were from their own last all the way to Wangsheng's. So is it that Wang is giving up too much space on these even Ubers and just let him have points for free? Or is it just because they can't deal with Sergeant Salad 2-rocketing their medic every chance he gets?
Well, I think with every question like that, it's probably a bit of both. Because you're seeing, like, when they're pushing last, as soon as they lose a player, they're out of lobby, right? So, if they lose a player in the retreat to second, then they just give up second too. So they are giving up quite a lot of space. But I think too, Salad and Breathaxe, like, we talk about them a lot because they do a lot of work, and
yeah, and I was really telling Stream Chat, if you just take a look at the raw numbers in the log, you aren't necessarily blown away by those players. But then when you think about how much value they're getting out of all their lives, is really why you need to watch or be in a game to get the full purview of what a soldier's doing.
And Reckoner is such a map where is a map such that if you lose track of the flanks, it's very easy for a player to slip behind. And Sergeant, Salad, and Breathaxe are taking advantage of that. So we're on the first mid-fight of the second half.
One scout for this Labasta missed the memo that they're playing. Javier goes down.
Ooh, they get Javier, they get Michael PC, but there was a moment where both Gaspar and the blue meds were like
Sergeant Salad down too.
50. What's the blue med's alias? His real name?
Oh god.
What are we calling
OKU.
OKU. I've
been saying the blue med a lot.
Yeah, well, I just see Il Dolce saying which I'm probably mispronouncing that wrong. Sorry, OKU.
We're
But yeah,
probably saying that wrong too.
he and a scout were down like sub 30 and like easily bombable, and the bomb comes in and it just doesn't hit the right targets. But you know,
So they're gonna
OKU
have
staying
Uber
up
for their
for that mid
last.
fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's even Ubers. They get Javier, and
They're
Bones is
dodging
gonna
on the
be
bomb there. They get the demo. And then
yes.
Bones as well. They should be almost able to push on that.
And
They're gonna need to switch off
Brodax is
Pyro and NG to do
immediately
that though.
in. Does
Rolex grabs
he
a
does
scout
get
and
the
lower.
frag, yeah.
They should be able to take. Yeah, Wang's all the way out.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't want to risk getting forced there. Gaspar, you can get off NG now. He's just paranoid about a back cap, and you know it's fair. Michael PC1 again. He's not with his medic. Maybe they're running Gaspar on combo. I don't know. I think they are. Anyway, they're just setting up, trying to figure out what they want to do. Some dry peeking here. See. Usually you'd be looking for Wang to be sacking first, but being as they're down and they have more control points, up to them. I mean, oh, they're pressuring, they're using, going for an exchange.
Yeah, so here comes the exchange. I don't know how many they flash, but they come in, they buy the space, and then
Yeah,
they
I guess all they're
back.
doing is making a space for their soldiers to go in and kill the flank players from Mexfrag.
Well, they've got to be careful.
A
too,
soldier
'cause
behind their
Wicked
medic's
is
walking
behind.
into him, and
Yeah.
Wicked pinches at the shutter. Or sorry, no, that was the other soldier.
Alright,
Yeah.
so don't listen to anything I have to say, because I was going to make completely wrong points. That was weird, but I mean, I like that Uber. That
Well, so
in order
Wang
to, like,
initiated
force
that,
behind.
and then everyone on Mexfrag is looking at that, and their two soldiers came in from Toxic and just got 2 picks immediately. So, taking advantage of a little bit of tunnel vision from the Mexfrag team there, and we're tied up 2-2. This is a really slow rollout from Tensei. Maybe it doesn't matter that much this map, but look how much further forward Javier is, and Soldier going behind him, Toxic.
Well,
Wang is caught in their own. It's with their. They have no space in their demo being that slow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bones grabs the medic. Okay, who goes down?
Gaspar's on the med too. They've got the 2 scouts still in play.
Yeah, they're just gonna want to keep Fireball alive here, but they're gonna fail. The 2 scouts.
Oh my god. Holy
they should have probably backed out as soon as they got OKU down.
Yeah.
I think their medic was in a pretty safe spot to leave. No one behind.
Well, that was a bit tough for Mexfrag, because they had gotten like the good space, but they just couldn't get out of that like little behind the red crate, and it's just easy bombings. But you know, credit to Michael and Gaspar for like staying on the med, seeing the play through to the end, because they've actually bought themselves ad too, so they've got about 40 ad. And if they build quickly and they build smartly, they could take advantage of it.
Yeah, they are building right now, but so is Wang. I don't know if they're going to try to use this.
Well, the question is, if they try to use it, how do they even enter and make the Uber worth using, you know? Because credit to Wangsheng, they play pretty passively when they need to be playing passively.
Yeah, they're good at moving zone to zone. Sergeant Salad chilling in lower, hoping someone peeks him. They'd have no real presence in Toxic, just guess we're watching it passively.
Well, now he runs in. Never mind.
He did that earlier and got 2 rockets to the face, but
well,
doesn't get what Lavasta shortstop. He's sacking on shortstop scout.
That's so based. He's still behind too.
He's on the medic. He forces them with the. I don't know why he used there. I think he missed every shot and then pulled out his basher. Both teams used.
They're still chasing the med though. Do they get?
I get that you're worried about dropping, but you definitely could have milked that Mexfrag.
I mean,
Gaspar caught in. He gets Fireball with his last shot before he goes down.
It's so perfect for them though. They chase.
Oh, or something. Yeah, that's someone behind and lower. I swear.
Well, he's gonna play for the back cap, I imagine.
Yeah, he's. Sergeant Sad looked at him. No, didn't see him. He's. Why is he going for tech? He could have easily back capped that.
Yeah,
Trades
easily
with
back cap,
Broadaxe,
like
I don't know.
with more than halfway of the point.
Yeah, it was like 3/4 capped and no one was there.
Come on,
But he
man. Like
decides to trade with the soldier instead.
that's first grade shit, man. Come on, Tech. You better than that.
Unless
In the
he just
categories.
he felt bad about not being with his medic, which is why he's dead now. Nice pipe from Tensei, but it doesn't matter because your med's already gone down.
While we're talking shit, Mexfrag is fragging out.
Well, they're like, oh, we just
They
killed the
get
pocket scout in
fireball,
our
man.
second. Time to kill
They
their
got
medic.
fireball. They got 3 pet players.
Yeah, and
and
they're
like,
about to get
all
Uber and push last
all
with.
genuinely, all of that is born out of the fact that Tech doesn't go for the back cap there. If he goes for the back cap, I guarantee
Well,
you he gets it. And
The
like,
combination of that
gonna...
and him deciding to go behind in the first place, maybe, but
Well, I think staying behind is fine, but you have to pressure that back cap. You can't go for a frag, right? The whole
especially
idea
like
of
a roamer frag.
and especially when the point is halfway capped and you're a scout with a 2x cap.
You're gonna see them take it up top left. Demo
And they
doesn't really
use
jump
in.
much. They got it. Sentry goes down. Gotta focus that heavy on the right.
And they're getting so much cap time already. Bones is so weak. This Pudas is still up though. He's 28 health. Shoot him.
10 health pyro, it goes down.
No.
It was not communicated. No one shot that heavy.
whatsoever.
He's
Yeah.
arrowed up now. Good hold from Wangsheng from the Parlor, who are on ad now.
I'm not going to call that a good hold. I'm going to call that a
A
lucky.
terrible push.
Yeah, it's more of a bad push than it is a good hold.
They didn't really get on any
There's no-
targets with their Uber. It was even like the soldiers on flank spamming the gun down.
Yeah.
They just
Well,
sort
they
of
didn't
jumped
get
to
on-
left spawn and did nothing. Now starting to sell on
They-
spy. Is he going for back cap or for the med?
They didn't. Well, I hope he goes for the med, but they didn't call
The
any
soldiers
targets.
just see him
You
pick
can
up
tell
that
they're not
health back?
shooting the same thing. He might be playing for the back. He has to be careful, man. He is going for the back.
I thought
cap.
that soldier saw him pick up a health pack, but
They need to be blocking second right now.
no, the block does not come. It does.
Oh
Doesn't
my
come out,
God.
but it doesn't matter because he's fast enough. That
Oh
was
my
a
God.
close one. Just a tiny sliver of cap.
The margins right there were razor thin. Like if you know he gets on the cap a half second later, it's a push into mid. But credit to Sergeant Salad going for that heads up play and getting the cap.
Yeah, though, if you're him,
3-1.
you wish your team had
3-2,
blocked the
sorry.
cap, though. Broadaxe going down immediately. Gaspar killing Fireball very fast there.
It is 3-2
Pretty-
everyone.
Well, he's just killing it. Gaspar's in alone, killing everything while his team is passive and lower.
Luke doesn't know how to update the scoreboard. I'm fucking with you. Yeah, and so it's just
I've
Bones.
been
And
doing it at halftime as mostly, but I can do it right now.
does Bones get anything? No, he just. I think Mexfrag they feel the momentum shift now too. Whenever you get a back cap like that, you know really gets the comms hyped. Everybody's ready to go. And with
now
full
they're
Uber ad,
full ad. They're
cap in
just
second, almost into
on
last
on
two.
pure adrenaline and momentum here.
Bones more like Bates. You're funny, Axel. And so, yeah, and you don't really have an outclass setup. You're just now getting up a gun. Oh no.
Well, they're giving them time though.
I'm
Like
retarded.
Mexfrag could have been in 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, well, they've shown themselves to be pushing in. Like,
So last
inside
time there was the
the
heavy on the right
defense.
they couldn't kill, and now so they Uber in the right and everything's on the left. They do get it's looking better than last time. They're getting some frags, and it should be around for them.
Well, they push them all
Javiera's got
into
his
spawn.
sword out on point. Oh, we're stopping. Just put stickies on the point. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Javiera's standing
that
on the
was-
point swinging his katana instead of putting stickies on it.
That was a interesting last fight. Yeah, they all the stuff was right side. The problem with Mexfrag, and credit to them for making it work, but they showed themselves that we're going to be pushing in far left in a couple seconds. Hey, we're still far left. Can you see us? All right, we're using now, right? It's just kind of weird, but
Yeah.
they make it work. Now it's 4-2,
Yeah.
match point potentially.
Javier
Yes,
really
it's
far
map
forward. I hope his team is there to. Oh, Sergeant Salad's behind on those combo already. That's not the combo, it's just the flank guys. This is a weird mid fight. I don't even know. I think we're gonna see Labasta and Wicked come from behind onto the combo there. They get taken down, but at the same time, Spam from the Demo Man grabs their medic.
And look how tight they are around their med, playing up on the shack.
Yeah, it's
4 people basically
unlikely to get
standing
salvage
in
here.
the
Sergeant Salad's a
hitbox. Yeah.
respawner, so that's a wipe for Mexfrag. Great mid-fight from... I don't know if it's great, but they did a better job embracing the chaos there than Mexfrag did. Because they were like in the other team's toxic with players on both sides of them, Mexfrag, so it's hard to, one, do any damage, and two, protect your medic from there.
I don't think Mexfrag really knows how these mids are played very well, either that or
Winging it a
Wangsheng
bit.
is, yeah.
Well, they won
Wangsheng,
last mid fight just off Gaspar killing everything, so...
yeah. Man just activated immediately. Yeah, so they don't really have a plan on these mids, but they're making up for it by having like really good salvage plays and you know, somehow Wangsheng always like drops 1 or 2 players. They end up using Bones is gonna be weak Bones too.
Don't have Uber yet, so they could be picking him. He's safe in his spawn.
And they're close to Uber, but they've dropped 3. They've got to just play around.
Yeah, they just need to get this Uber and defend their last before they lose everyone. Uber comes out.
Good use.
Nice stickies from Javier. Kill this soldier on point. Oh, air pipe. Bones wrecked.
And now here comes the transition, which is this has been
Mexfrag's big
goes
down trade.
Is in these transition periods, and it's enough they get the med and tech to fuck off, and sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes all you need is to get.
At least you're not sweating on your last point. As they were on disad on last. Well, I don't know if it was like Wang knew it was disad, but they had ad there and they could have gotten the med maybe.
Well, it's interesting too because like during that Uber fight, you had both Dolce and Javier standing on the low ground, and just
there's a dungeon push coming in, and Sergeant Salad waddles in behind them. I don't think they saw him. He's just gonna have to cancel this. He's committing. Floated. Destroyed.
Brothax is also still behind.
Bones sees him, but Bones is 20 health. Brothax still behind.
Yeah. Well, that player behind.
Scout's trying to chase him. He could possibly kill this scout.
Yeah. Well, they have to be careful.
He's got it. They're just gonna push last, and exchange comes out.
In, yeah.
We've been seeing really uneventful exchange this time. Now Brothax finally comes back in, grabs the demo. Worth it, really?
I think that's worth it. That's a huge pick. You know, Wicked going down 2. They keep Salad alive. That's a good trade right there. The Brothax for the demo, and like now it's
neither team really got anything off of that Uber exchange. They just sort of forced each other and left, and it was basically just Brothax on the backlines. Bones looking to sack. Weird jump. Does not get Brothax. 39 health. If he got that last rocket off, he was dead. But
Salad causing some chaos and toxic too.
And Tech just picks Gaspar. He's on a 6k, by the way.
It was unfortunate for Salad because he had an opportunity. He didn't know it, I guess, where he could have just jumped on their combo with his team looking at them, but just goes for toxic instead. Probably just a miscommunication. It's hard to fault that.
Oh, the demo sack didn't even wait for his buff.
His sacks have been pretty. His sacks have been pretty fucking bad.
They killed Brothax the same time, but he had. I think the first one of those was not bad, but the rest have been not very productive. They grabbed Sergeant Salad probably on the counter sack, so they're just gonna sit here and heal their heavy for now. Good luck with that bomb, Wicked. The Wang's mostly not even in lobby, just walking into it now.
Yeah, it is 4-2 if people are wondering what the score is. 4-2 in the favor of Mexfrag, the blue team.
Sergeant Salad on Spy again. We've seen... Has he killed anything on Spy yet? He's gotten a back cap. I don't think he has any Spy kills. And he
almost could have gotten that one.
50 health fireball. I think if you're on stock revolver, he dies there.
And like, look at the pressure out from Shutter, and they just use.
But the scout does not have Uber on him. He's like, "Hey, give me back my beam," and they're just gonna have to call it off. Yeah. Well, they get the exchange. They're just gonna have to leave to mid though, I believe.
And they're down Salad too, and Bones.
Oh, there was a player behind. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Javier stayed in second while the other team went to get the scout and demo ? That were behind. But now we got Wang trying to push. I don't know if the sentry's still up even though the engineer died. Goes down. Spawn's coming out. I don't know if they're gonna continue pushing here. No, I think they're just setting up for a sack with Bones, and he goes down.
I think they're realizing Wangsheng that they can bleed players in behind, and that Mexfrag is doing a pretty poor job at dealing with these things.
Nice air pipe from Tensei. They have a pyro on their second. I guess they're
Based.
Labasta's been doing some unusual things between the shortstop and the pyro. Maybe they think he's getting out DM'd and they're trying to find alternate solutions. Like I said in the pre-game, without Lycosur here, maybe their flank's suffering a little bit. But scorch shot can cause some annoyance for sure. Light the medic on fire or something. Light that heavy on fire.
30 health, dude. How was he almost this dead?
Just grabbed the pack. I didn't even see what hurt him.
It would have been like random spam, honestly, but it was
caught a pipe or something.
Yeah. It's just unlucky nobody was able to follow up.
Some chat says Labasta is a furro.
Oh.
Which is Spanish for furry, I guess.
El furry. I think the pyro is sack.
Wait, no, that's Spanish. He's not. Oh, pause? Leg? I don't know.
It looks like a pause.
Looks like another pause.
Yeah. If it's a pause, I'm probably going to say that Bones' team, Wangsheng, captures the point here, and they're just trying to figure out how do we not lose any more points.
Yeah, well, it looks like Wicked's in the middle of like sacking, but he's sacking into a pyro, and he's likely... Wait, there's a pyro on both teams right now. No, he's just spamming in back camp. Both teams have a pyro right now. Levasta goes down to the... Wait,
pyro.
The pyro is all the way in, because the heavies who killed him. Look at where his ammo is on the ground. We're gonna sack our pyro because we can't get any good sacks off.
Javier, our Puntero aim says, keep in mind Javier is destroying while laying on his bed with his laptop, comma, literally.
Based if true.
Based if true, absolutely. Yeah, well they've dropped 3 and now you're seeing
Yeah, the heavy's still on last. They're really scared of the back cap here, even though they're up rounds, but are we gonna see another last push from Mexfrag, or do you think Wang has figured out where they're going wrong on all these holds?
I don't know. I think they're realizing what they're doing wrong.
No, they're taking an exchange and they get the force first. Might be able to catch the scout in behind Sergeant. Solid, very hurt. Tries to get an air rocket off there, but... So they say, no, we're not backing out this time, we're just gonna bully them out, and it works. Now they're in last with 3 picks. Just play the point. No stickies on it. There's a heavy on it now.
Yeah.
So and Tech takes it on the heavy and gets the cap. Good heads up play from Wang there, and we are 4-3 for Mexfrag.
Yeah, so that would have been where the pause.
Yeah, end of the round.
He had to change the win limit. That's why.
You need to pause for that?
I don't know.
It takes just as long to type pause as type MP win limit.
So last mid.
Scout starting the cap a little early. That's kind of. I don't like playing ground here because you can't see anything and just get schlecked by projectiles. What the Bones got air piped, I think.
Gaspar's on the med too. Woo-hoo! Yes, sir.
Also grabs Tech after he's rocking
funny
it.
Player, man.
Sometimes, yeah, he just commits and gets stuff. It's a lot of stuff that less bold players wouldn't go for.
I like that my mental image of Gaspar is just Speedy Gonzalez sat at his computer. It's just like, yes, let's get the kill. I'm gonna be banned from RGL now. I fully accept that, and I'm glad I made that
I don't know
joke.
what cartoon character that is in his avatar, but probably something similar. Okay, they're trying to take the Uber in 5 here. Spotted early, use early. Heavy's just gonna switch off. Sentry goes down. Michael PC1 in the demo's face. You gotta kill that heavy, he's very hurt.
Though, man.
Heavy goes down.
The focus
it's going the way of...
has been
of
awful.
Mexfrag convincing. I think they saw Sergeant Salad to go in this box. We'll see if he can get anything. I swear someone was spamming here. His Crater Bones wins the 1v1. He's just gonna leave. The old dagger building.
That was such a bad last push, man. Well, they haven't capped second. I think what they might be doing, they might be either cautious of this back cap, but they're just going to use. Yeah, that's what I expected.
Came out. There are 3 guys pretty close to last. Does Gaspar go for back cap? Here's what he's trying to do.
Well, they don't get the. Oh my God! Please no! Please no!
2 spy back cap rounds, and that's going to be map 1 5-2 for Mexfrag.
All right, now I really imagine Gaspar as Speedy Gonzalez. Oh my God! How did they get away with that? I really like that idea. Just quickly, by Wangsheng, despite being on full Uber, sort of initiating the push then backing out to give Mexfrag a false sense of security, so they can then push in and get used on. They just didn't expect the Gaspar.
Yeah, it was started solid last time, but we're just 2 spy back caps in 1 map.
Very.
And they even had players like not that far away, but I guess you just saw, oh look, they're leaving. Good heads up, and they tried to cap and failed. Peeking at these logs, again we're seeing Michael PC1. Wait, this is the first half.
Yeah.
Where is the log?
Waiting for second half logs to be uploaded.
Well,
which they probably were really good for one of the teams.
Well, yeah, no log.
Well,
I was like, this looks familiar.
I love it back. They're so goofy, but back cap plays are so fun to see. Yeah, where the fuck are the logs? But see
we saw
anything
a
else
ton of spy on that map, and I'm struggling to think of a single spy kill out of all the spies we saw. I don't think there was any backstab in that whole game.
I don't think so either. There were the biggest scuff stabs I've ever seen, but nothing really.
We saw a lot of like, I'm gonna try to finish him off with my weakest pistol in the game.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
So,
yeah, so
that was
no log, by the way, guys.
That was Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's map pick, and Mexfrag takes it 5-3. Fairly, I don't know if it's not exactly convincingly because 2 of their rounds were back caps, but they're making it count. They're doing the right things when they need to, and I think we saw more mistakes out of Wangsheng maybe. But this is now Mexfrag's map, and I think the reason they picked it is because I want to say Wangsheng lost both matches on this map in the season against like not that good of teams, like low playoff teams.
Yeah, an interesting wild card pick then. I mean, I love a good game of Snake Water.
Dude, we blow at Snake. I don't know which team you were on, Deloya Mex, but I resemble that remark. You know what we did on Snake Water Week? We played the 2 worst teams in the division, and we beat both of them 5-4 in Golden Cap. So, so that just takes the cake for it absolutely being our worst map.
That was simultaneous. Well, no, our worst. Those games were simultaneous.
They were fun.
Like, awful and like super fun.
We're like, oh shit, how are we down like 4-0 or 3-0 to the worst team in the league?
We're losing to the team with admin guys, and I'm just like, I remember sitting there just like, is this really how we fucking kill the team? Like losing to the goddamn admins, and then now we got that around, and then we were playing the one team that didn't pick up a game the entire season, and we went down 4-0, and we're like, no, we went up, and then we dropped 4 rounds, and then we won it in Golden Cap. So
I can't tell if the Spaniards are memeing us, but someone in chat says that he is on Mexfrag. He's Brodax's son. Brodax is 42 years old, and his team is bad at Snake. So maybe both teams are bad at this map.
Well,
we'll see what happens. Mexfrag won both their matches 5-0 on it. So there's that at least.
I think the soldier.
I think that
duo
guy's
on
memeing.
Mexfrag is gonna be
But now they're fighting over who gets to be Brodax's wife. I meant Spanish speakers, not people from Spain. A big faux pas there. The chat's gonna turn against us now.
Yeah, it's like faux pas, like confusing Canadians with Americans.
Yeah.
We all know which is the better nationality anyway. No, I kid. It's weird that the logs haven't uploaded, by the way. I want to see.
It must have been when he was changing wind limit, he broke something. I'm gonna grab a refill while I wait.
I was gonna say it could very well be a case because sometimes you'll see logs upload as soon as the next round starts. So we could have that. We might get some late logs. We might never see the logs. Either way, we're going to map 2. Snakewater, Mexfrag leading this grand final series, picking up the first map 5-3, and you know, I wouldn't call that a convincing victory in a sense where they were dominant, but I think what Mexfrag is very, very good at, again, not Michael PC, Sergeant Salad and Breathaxe, 2 incredible soldier players and a lot of fun to watch. The awareness and cheekiness to go for those spy plays I thought was very, very good and very interesting, and you know, fortune favors the brave in these grand finals. So, you know, there was the bravery, but I do think too, Wangsheng, you know, they're going to be second seed for a reason, and these are all players who are really quite good, better than I am certainly, and you know, you don't get to grand finals without being able to just chill out and reset a little bit. So you know, I think this should be a good map to watch. I'm very interested to see how the 2 soldier duos of both teams play these mids, how they get their sacks off. I don't think the flank routes are nearly as open and forgiving as Reckoner is, but I think maybe the familiarity of Snakewater could bode well for both teams. So if I'm making a prediction here, honestly, I think Mexfrag is going to take this. I think I am. Well, I don't. The only reason I say that is because I like watching Mexfrag play more than I like watching Wangsheng. But again, Wangsheng, this is a team with good players.
Oh God, what is going on in the chat?
Oh, we got Twitch spam going.
I don't know what this says.
Muy excelente.
¿Quién es Gaspar en matemática en solution? What is that? What is Gaspar? Math problem solution, history. I don't know these words. Something about art, oxygen. I don't. Someone translate this copy pasta for me.
Okay, I can give you my limited Spanish that I got from Google Translate. Who is Gaspar in math? My solution. In history, my king. In art, my canvas. In science, my oxygen. In geography, my world. In religion, my God. Actually, my man. So you got some
Mia hombre, yeah, I got that part.
Yeah, our Mexfrag fans are really showing up tonight. Do we have any Wangsheng fans in the chat, or are we all just Mexfrags tonight, boys?
All the Wangsheng fans are converts.
What?
Ooh, is it the noise a gorilla makes? Oh man, I'm not used to this level of sports hooliganism.
Twitch fam is by far and away the best part of Twitch. It's like being sat in the stadium and listening as like the guys who are standing next to you be like, "Hey, defender, you suck!" You know, that's the fun part about Twitch chat. That we're emulating that.
As I said, I'm not used to this level of hooliganism. Glad to have you guys.
Welcome to map 2.
Yeah. Snakewater, notorious map for medics dying on the mid fight. So far, not much going on. Bones, little sack onto the combo, doesn't get anything. Javier's 10 health. He's kind of
did buy a lot of damage.
Yeah, someone followed up. They could have got a couple frags there, but Gaspar grabs fireball. He's 1 health. 1 health, getting kills still.
What a surf, Dolce! Whoo, goddamn!
This guy should go down too. Cleanup, yeah.
Oh my God.
Gaspar kind of initiating that mid fight and What is Tensei doing? Oh, he's dying to Sergeant Salad. The old rocket to the head crater.
That is the type of mid fight you want to have on your map. Just immediate destruction. You know, they did well. They rode out the initial wave of damage. There was an opportunity where had the soldier been quick enough to follow
Sergeant
up.
Salad dying in lobby when their team's about to push. That's not what you want at all.
Well, full Uber advantage, and they're just
taking it anyway,
immediately.
But I hope he at least called that
gonna,
sniper. The sniper gets another kill.
Player.
Wait, they're just gonna go on the point.
Does Michael PC get his flash? Woo! What a flash! Oh my god. They pick up
Fireball goes down. It still sticks all over point, though. Javier's just like, I put sticks on the point, someone cap it. Labasta gives them the bat. That was a weird fight. Sergeant Salad on spy. Back cap? Back cap? Back cap? They don't want that to happen a third time.
You know he's gonna go for this back cap.
Bones is standing on the point, and there's stickies on it. You can backstab him from here, I think.
How do you beef that push?
Well, so they pushed after 2 of their guys died in lobby, is why.
Ah, that's correct. I forget these things. That was a weird push.
So Sergeant Salad now stuck behind on spy. They don't know he's here. Bones.
He might just try to get the bones.
Oh, almost rocket jumps off his face. I think he saw him.
They
Yeah.
find him. Yep. Labasta. Sorry.
Wicked
Yeah, that
clearing
was
the stickies.
Unfortunate
Getting
last
piped.
push,
Is he supposed to be in already? The Roamer's the first guy and he goes down because his team's not catching up. Gaspar takes a ton of damage. Someone's behind. Goes down.
Dolce's 98%. They're giving up on their Uber. They might just use this here. Yes, they do. They get the demo. This is a
Can
huge
they get him a fireball? He's getting chased by a scout lower. No team with him.
Fireball.
Great work taken down at 90% or so.
Oh, brutal. And they have to be careful because. Oh, never mind. Because the players they had to be careful about are dead, and so now they're just pushing back.
Yeah, Wicked's hiding in. I saw he's spotted. Just gonna get out. Nice work. Or nice work not dying.
Careful of, there's no snipers in play.
Back where we were. Ad for Mexfrag pushing last. See if they do better this time. Or see if.
I fucking love snake water.
It was tech on sniper last time, getting a couple guys. It's not on sniper now.
Oh, I think they've learned their lesson a little bit. They've got Labasta coming up on engineer getting a sentry set up in the normal spot. But I think that the players rushing under and then almost just going and wrapping them without them realizing.
They were so close to just capping last with their demo scout. Uber comes over shutter. Fireball's at 80.
Sentry's down.
Oh, Wicked gets a nice little pick and drop down.
They get the demo. Huge pick, but they lose
point.
3.
Good work from the soldiers. Yeah, that's an easy hold for.
Womp.
Rodek's hiding in lower. I don't know if he's going for a pick or back cap. He's gonna be dying. Is what he's. Oh, he gets tech. He's 45 health, but I think he's trying to get out. He's trying to figure out where that medic went. Maybe he'll just sit here. They'll never expect you to be in the exact same spot they saw you last. Okay, he's jumping into a scout. Good try. Unlikely. He got a lot of rockets off, but he's kind of got denied by Labasta there to get up.
Bit of a low percentage play, that unlucky Salad not living.
Yeah, so why was that last push so tragic?
Because they lost 3 before the push happened. They're losing players before they're able to fully.
Well, I saw they went through Shutter and Wicked jumped up to drop down and killed the scout that was just standing in drop down for some reason. And that's like a kind of beef. So yeah, they're really only the 3 guys that were in on the point, I guess.
Well, it's sort of a continuation of a similar theme that we were seeing last map, where they're showing that they want to push through these areas, but they're taking too long.
Giving them forever to set up for it or to shove flank or whatever.
Precisely. Brother Axe with a huge
Javier just chilling on that fence. Uber comes out and Mexfrag can leave if they want, but they might want to use this to stop the cap.
Well, they're coming back in now, and
Uber comes out, cap stopped. But it's again reloading, unfortunate.
This is not quite the use you want to have. Like they've had.
Yeah, all they get is a scout for it.
Well, we've seen these.
And they defend the point
from both teams. From it, where like they're pushing in.
Well, yeah, neither team got the Uber they wanted there.
Yeah, it's kind of been like there's never been like a good solid we use and then we get everything that we want. It's always been like scrappy exchanges or like questionable post positioning. on both
Yeah, just
sides. So
straight up exchanges with no picks or even like flashes much on either side. Just walk in, Uber, walk out. Bone's trying to scatter stickies onto Tensei. The Uber comes out early. They realize they have a little bit of ad, but can they find okay?
they do enough to find Javier and
Get the
Salad
soldiers
and
down.
Brovak. So that's actually a fair amount of picks. But Dolce, Michael, and Gaspar are just hold
And
up
they
on
have
the
Uber.
last, and they do
Spawns
have
in
Uber. So
5.
if you can get a
450.
force here, that's not the worst thing in the world. Even if you drop some players.
Yeah, well, yeah, they should definitely be going for a force, like at least 2 guys, but they're a little slow on the spawns come up from Mexfrag. Heavy's cleaning them up as they come in one at a time.
Dolce did well to read Wicked's rockets there too. So yeah, we kind of get
grabs a
that.
pick in
Get that reset.
cheese.
Yeah, Bones is pressuring the cheese
Fireball,
at the
yeah, he's
moment.
trying to pressure behind, maybe.
I was about to say they've got to start getting this cap on
he
second
leaves.
sooner rather than later, but they get that cap on second sooner.
Sniper lower, body shots Michael PC1. He's in kitchen. Just shamelessly peeking him. Brodak's fighting in...
Is he unlucky?
In Saw goes down to Bones.
There's a bold jump, and then Salad could die. No,
So
he had
looks
a
like... Okay, so they're sacking Bones. He drops him.
yeah.
I just saw that
turned
in the
around
outlines. Sergeant
at the
Salad
exact-
in cheese and they don't see him? Oh, Med saw him. Says help. Good dodging.
Well,
Takedown.
Dolce was unlucky there because they just turned around, and then Bones just comes in at the perfect time.
Drops to a trap. Only a level 1 sentry up, and they're committed here. But
And the text
Wicked on sniper
landed on
still.
cap.
Yeah, look at the
That's
cap
so
time.
much cap time, dude. And yeah, there you
Round
go.
goes the way of Wang. That was like 4 or 5 weird ass fights in a row.
Welcome to the IM playoff series. That's the entire of IM is just weird fights going in the favor of one team or another. So 1-0 up for
Here's a little
Wangsheng.
faster than Tensei on this mid. Salad
Seeing
getting
some-
ready to bomb maybe. He's buffed up. In he goes. Oh, he
down.
thinks better and shoots the red soldiers who kill his medic. I don't know. He shot. If I was him, I would have committed on that bomb instead because.
Nah, unlucky. Doesn't get it. Tech's
need
so
that.
weak. Tech goes down. Gaspar going in for the huge flank. Does he get the kill? No, he's beefing every single shot.
He's got some good damage
Almost.
there. 26 health, but good pipes from Tensei.
Well,
So that mid fight there, like the soldiers on Mexfrag are like canceled their bombs when they saw red soldiers in, but they really just gotta get on fireball there, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's kind of a weird one where they lose their med, and then the counter aggression just wasn't quick enough, and it was really only Brevax who committed in, and he just gets cleaned up pretty well quickly. And then Gaspar, you know, he's dancing around doing your typical scout shooting, but he I think he whiffs like 5 scattergun shots and then starts hitting all his pistols, but it's like unfortunate. So they do use
Yeah,
here.
and Herrera goes down, but they're not gonna be able to get even close to Il Duce.
Brevax is still behind, by the way. You need to get your frag or get out. They know he's there
in
too.
from lower, no time to get a sentry up. Uber comes out for... So you got what you want, you just want to get your medic out if you can. And nope,
And they
big
don't.
bomb from Sergeant Salad, grabs the
Salad.
demo and med.
Salad tossing the med all night.
Stealing
DC.
jokes from Twitch chat from last stream.
Did somebody make that joke already?
Maybe it was quarterfinal.
Okay, well, I thought it was so clever.
Second for Mexfrag, they're on small ad.
And they're just going gung ho, like balls to the wall, which is how you should do it. You know, you got player ad, Brevax going in, and he's managed just by like doing these jumps to push him out into second too.
8x on the cap. Guys gotta get those cap points. Not liking their positions on the scoreboard. Everyone wants cap points.
Yeah. Especially when you're down 1-0, that's definitely the most
Fireball's
important thing
extremely passive, actually. If Mexfrag notices this, they might be able to just grab ground for free. Brothek's into cheese. He's on the med. Great rocket forces him. Didn't even have time for another rocket there, but better safe than sorry, I guess.
And now here comes a repush in. And they use? Come on, man.
I don't
Come
know about
on,
that
man.
use, yeah.
What the fuck?
Used to kill bones. Not worth.
That's like a just jazz.
Wicked's getting ready to jump the med from lower. He's got his crossbows. Gets
Nah,
cleans
that's a
him
joke.
up.
I would just drop.
Oh yeah, we would just drop. Not check corners and drop. That's how I like to play TFT.
Yeah, just it's balls to the wall. Like
Knife throwing content. Pussy pop. Tojo. This is Michael PC. No, Michael PC1's in like every single game the top performer that we've seen him in. Tojo. But the rest of his team was like not really on the same page. Well, he like does big numbers, but some of his plays may be a little predictable. Hard to say. Sergeant Salad trying to back cap. Misses the air shots. He's gonna win this duel. Takes down Wicked. He can't get the back cap anymore though.
Sergeant Salad is so good, man. He's so fun to watch.
Ringer carry. You know, Mexfrag, all three of their playoff series have had excellent ringers. So good for them, I guess. I don't even know who their normal scout is.
I wish that was us during the regular season.
But you don't like ringing like
they came up clutch.
You don't like ringing amateur soldiers? You don't like ringing 17 different players or 19 players?
I love that we had a roster and every week I've got a fucking fun
We had 12 rostered players that didn't want to play.
Yeah.
Wicked's on sniper. He's going for a pretty aggressive peek alone. Spotted. They know he's there at least. What is... Everyone's just standing around right now.
I might have to lower my chair and kick my legs up real quick. Getting in maximum comfortable position. Bones, does he die? Oh, Salad. What a twitch rocket just to deny the jump into window.
Yeah, he's kind of caught by Cheese or by Kitchen right now. Labasta thinks better of running him. No, he doesn't. I don't know, they're just poking around. Both teams have a sniper now. I haven't seen Gaspar sniping at this match to see if he can pull anything out. I don't know, he's like a decent sniper in general. Wicked's in lower, pressured by Soldier. Gaspar's like not even gone for a peek or even scoped in yet, but he sees the sniper, he's just dancing. Yeah, Wicked is going for very aggressive peeks, but not punished yet for it. Gaspar's going lower again.
Just saying like free
Bones
open
dies to a trap.
And nothing
I guess we see both soldiers sack while the snipers are scoped in.
Yeah, well, Barthax gets killed by the red demo in the process after Bones goes down. So it's just kind of like your typical tit for tat, trade for trade, and then at some point we'll see an exchange, and one med will have extremely questionable post-Uber positioning, and then we'll just reset somewhere.
Michael, did he get a headshot? Must have got a headshot. He was 13 health there. Wicked is now going for window, it looks like. Oh, he's back to lower.
Well, it's enough. It's bought Bones in space. Doesn't get anything. No, he just gets.
He's
nice
making space for Wicked. He's look where he is.
How aggressive this country is.
But Gaspar snipes him. He's just like, I gotta make something happen. With 2 down, then we may see them push, but they still have a sniper. In fact, he's gonna die to a scout because his soldier just left him.
And
what is going on?
Well, they've got 4 picks now, so they've got to figure out if they're gonna push in. Yes or no.
Soldiers are spawned already. Oh, Wicked's back on sniper.
Dolce runs past 3 stickies, doesn't even realize it too. Unlucky. But so now this is basically just another mid fight because they're gonna get their spawners.
Yeah, they're trying to grab cap pressure. Oh, nice pipe. Kills Javier and does a ton of damage to the med as well with splash.
You're either gonna have to decide.
You have to use. You have to use. They can't even leave here.
Yeah, just back themselves.
Hopefully, get something. You grabbed a demo, and they're gonna take that as. Oh, I guess I didn't notice when Fireball used as well.
These guys realize they can leave through Saw, and it's quick. Oh well, that's kind of unfortunate. I think once
they could have left when Javier died.
Well, what they should have done is they didn't know if they wanted to leave or take or like use and maybe get a kill or
Sergeant
whatever.
Salad caught in. It was he came from behind, I think.
So that was
They've got the scout here. Is Michael PC1? Where are you going? Tries to get in a window from cheese.
cheese to pipe to window. That's someone confident in his scout handling.
Yeah. Would have worked too, but there's a soldier standing in the window.
Meddling kids.
Now we have Sergeant Salad on sniper. That's our third player sniping this game.
He gets the med. Oh, massive pick by Tech. They get the sentry too. Now this last push is really open.
See what was his Uber out there?
So weak, 96%, maybe 98. Super fucking close.
Great, great work Uber checking. I don't know if they knew that or they just wanted to exchange, but yeah, Bones is on the point. Grabs the cap.
Yeah.
I don't know if they knew it was at or if they were just wanted to exchange, but it works out well in their favor.
Well, they had the players and they had the space, and I think if I were hypothecating, that's not the word. If I was hypothesizing on what happened,
hypothesizing mixed with pontificating.
Yeah, if I was hypotheticating, then I would have think that Fireball would have like.
Brodex tries to roll fast but misses his speed shot.
He probably saw him valve checked it. Now next mid.
Oh yeah, I always forget Solomon does that.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is a lot more fun of the game.
Javier goes down to Tech.
Slurring my words. Fireball
so
goes
never. Oh, wicked air shot on Sergeant Salad, but it's gonna be little consolation because the rest of his team is dead.
No,
he's sitting in kitchen here. He's gonna waddle, stop the cap.
Does he get it?
No, he's gonna die to a scout. That's how the classes are kind of work in this game.
Give soldier gunboats always if he has them equipped. I honestly think that would fix a lot of the soldier issues. Is actually being able to hard hold flanks if you have the gunboats equipped, as opposed to just like a scout being able to.
You don't like trading every time a soldier walks at you.
I don't know. I've only ever played Med in fucking sixes.
Yeah, we definitely don't want you trading on that.
My idea of soldier.
So Mexfrag was taking this ad in.
30% ad too. They've got a. They're still
no
showing
traps.
So much
6 are on point. They haven't even used yet. They see the sentry.
They've bought themselves so much space too. They need to fucking. It's free real estate.
They still haven't even used what Fireball's got now.
Yeah, that was.
Pyro comes in. Tensei is really hurt.
You guys gonna call your targets? You gonna shoot the pyro? No, come on, man. That
almost would rather they just like Ubered and bombed onto that medic with their ad instead of standing around waiting, letting them get.
Well, it's sort of the thing that we've been saying, and then I always harp on because I only know how to make the same points over and over again. They're showing too much, and like there was one moment in time
they were way on the opposite side of the last, yeah.
Yeah, all you have to do is just fucking run across, and there's no committal. They're hesitating, right? And we all know in sixes, if you're hesitating, it's just
and you know, in the semifinals, we saw some crazy like Uber bombs from Javier and constantly getting like the med picks they needed. That was mainly on clear cut, especially. But Gaspar's on sniper and grabs the last. It was mainly on clear cut, but I don't know why he's not doing that at all today. He just was content to waddle in and kind of spam some stuff.
Oh,
is that Bones killed? I guess both teams sacked, and Tensei almost goes down, and they're gonna back out to their last.
Dolce's hitting some nuts surfs, by the way. They get up the demo too. Sergeant Salad committing in really
they're gonna take this in left. There are players close at least this time, but you gotta just use and kill this pyro or something.
You have to big dick it. They get the force. That's massive.
If they don't use here, that's great. Or if they could even take it in right now, but they're getting spawns up. It's still good.
They still have Gaspar on sniper though, so that's.
Michael PC1, don't drop your scout. Don't drop your scout.
Nice big pick by Brodax, and he goes down.
Bones. The Uber is still not on the scout.
Are we gonna use at some point?
You do use.
Come on, guys. This is like juvenile. They've got 3 picks.
I didn't even see what forced Wicked there, but Sergeant Salad standing on the point. Grabbed by Tech. Good stickies from Javier. He just, he put him on the point. That's how you win this demo, man.
I'll stop being so negative, by the way. Like sometimes I see an Uber and it's so
Well, it's
bad
easy
looking, like, I
for
kill
us to say
myself.
from the spectator seat, but there's some weird looking stuff going on sometimes
Yeah.
here.
Like, don't get me wrong, if I was in that situation, it probably would have not worked out nearly as well. But it's like, that's why I'm the armchair analyst, not the guy who's 10 seasons of Prem right
That's why we're not in playoffs.
now. Yeah.
So kind of passive, no soldier gauges yet. Bones
Big bomb by
bombs
Bones.
Sergeant Salad of all things, and he lives through that. Brodax,
Brodax goes down and
yeah,
kind of
Wicked's about to go down too. Scouts are pushing forward for Mexfrag here. They grab a lot of space.
Salad is committed. Does he get Fireball? He does. Massive pick. Can they tighten
Tensei's
up
still
and play
in. Are they able to? Oh,
save around their mid?
Wang's recommitting, and they do have numbers.
It's okay. You can show towards Saw. All right, they get that one frag.
Labasta gets
Perfect.
piped and taken down.
Call your targets.
They almost
They
kind of
gotta
hurt
be
on left
careful.
there. They might be able to get on him.
Yeah, they
Nice
gotta be
pipe
careful
from
because
him to pressure Michael PC out. But these
Bones
players
is
are
in,
so hurt.
Bones is
Michael
out.
PC should be able to clean out. He gets back. Wang's just gonna leave. Their mid die there early, right?
Yep.
So they're up to 30, but Mexfrag should be able to get something here. They're
Yeah, well, you
playing
can
for the
see-
force and second for sure.
Yeah, they're very much soft holding second. Wicked is in. Holy crow, dude! Just a big old bomb. I don't know if he sinks
missed
those
it.
rockets or what the hell went on. Well, he
I
bombed.
missed it.
Remember when we were playing Snake Water and we had an Anonymous jump in from Saw and like kill the med?
From
Same
window.
thing. Yeah, or not from window, but they jumped in
Mm.
basically from outside of choke. And I don't know if they sunk the rockets,
Sergeant
but
Salad
all of a
is
sudden
on last with 20 health on the point.
they're just committing.
Ill-advised, maybe Bones fragging everything as they walk on the point, but now it's just Wicked. He'll take down Javier. It's
I
just the
don't
med,
think
he has
that's
to leave. That was
Well-
they just
well-
one at a time walked onto the point there.
Well, the med was a spawner, right? So
Right,
and
yeah.
and both meds are down. So like just
Gaspar
committing in.
sniper. Usually I would think he'd want to go window and get the med when he walks forward, but he's in lower here and he's kind of has to commit for this or leave.
He leaves. So 6 minutes left in the half, or 6 minutes 30 in the half. 2-1 on the side of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mexfrag still having the map advantage, 1-0. And now we've got the Gaspar on the sniper, looking for whatever frags he can get. But you can see how passively that they're playing behind these
He's
walls.
trying to get Labasta in the foot with a full charge body shot. He is slightly buffed, it doesn't work.
You can
good
see the
try.
bomb Wicked in. Does he get Javier?
Javier almost
No,
dies there. It
Jav-
goes down to Labasta, and they grab
Almost.
Michael PC1 as well. That's the combo for
But
Mexfrag, so they're
it's-
just leaving.
It's at the expense of their Uber. They get the force out
Mm.
on Fireball somehow.
If
Don't wait,
he has
he
to
can
use
get
here,
outro.
and everyone's dead.
No.
He kind of stopped trying to arrow his players there. You just gotta run, dude.
You
Kill
gotta be willing
bind.
to-
You got a
you
kill
just really-
bind 30 seconds ago, man.
Yeah, well, you just have to.
I think
be
they could have
willing to,
easily got
like-
out there. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, well, they're still. You can see this hesitation in their body language. Like they don't know if they want to stay in or out. And hesitation is a great killer in sixes. Like if you're not staying in, you got to leave, and if you're not leaving, you got to stay in. And there are times where like they're using the Wangsheng is taking these Ubers, even if they're getting forced, and they'll pick up players with it, and Dolce is just dropping players, but then he's dropping too much, so as to not.
Yeah,
allow
you need
himself an
to.
option out,
You can
know?
drop your players there if you get out, but
You can't. You
he
can't
like
not get out.
walked forward a little, trying to arrow guys, and
Yeah. Just fucking use, you know. But so they.
well, he was
Wangsheng
alone
is
with a
using
sniper,
it.
so I get why he didn't use, but it's just a bad situation all around. The problem was his whole combo dying in yard there, and they grab Fireball there. That was
They
a.
grab
They
literally
just like
everyone. Yep,
grab literally
everybody.
everyone.
Jesus.
Not Labasta sniping. I think that's the 4th or 5th sniper player we've seen this map.
What's the over and under on either Fireball or Dolce coming up on Sniper as well? OKU is some call him, but we call him Dolce in this stream.
Because we keep forgetting his alias.
I also learned how to properly pronounce it, so I'm
So he grabbed Sergeant
But-
Salad with a body shot there, but they're gonna grab mid anyway. I didn't see where he's even sniping from. Oh, he's back on scout.
Well, they've got full Uber advantage at the moment, so they're down 1.
I guess he was
but
just
that's
in
not,
forward.
if they can not force to Wicked, who's
Too
not
wicked
even
on the
spotted.
pipe. Who's looking the wrong direction? Oh shit, they're in. Hard to sack now. They did use though. I don't know. I don't know if they had to use
Can
there.
they? I think they used.
Maybe
they
they just used so they could kill everyone. Got 3 picks there. Fireball's at 80%. He's in spawn safely. Might be able to play cap if it gets capped fast enough.
Early cap time. Oh, this
Fireball
is
doesn't have yet. Yeah, great work.
Magnifico.
Just the right speed. He was 97%.
Chat, how do you properly pronounce magnificent in Espanol?
I think Magnifico is Italian.
Yeah, well, Magnifico is Italian, and I learned that because there was one play last week where I was like talking with my hands, and it was just like, am I Italian now? So I had to learn that.
So he had to learn Italian. He's fluent now.
I have to learn it in Spanish too. But so 2-2.
Yeah, tied on the map.
Half.
This being Mexfrag's map pick. Rodak's very early death. I'll just sell it again, just waiting for the bomb. I don't know if he's going to commit at all. No one spawns the first soldier to bomb in. Nice rocket on the med, forces him right out through saw.
Magnifica.
At the same time, Javier pipes Tensei.
They've done a good job at like forcing them into the
Gaspar's
spawn.
kind of caught. He might be dead here. Oh, if he knew that soldier was 10 health, he could have got him. Spoiler leg. Well, it's not a spoiler because we don't know who wins this round.
Yeah, because it's 2-2, but the big bomb in from Salad.
Lots of space for Mexfrag. Uber comes out for both teams.
Yeah, and they're taking the exchange now, too.
Looks like better positioning for Mexfrag.
Forcing them out, too. Yeah,
yeah. If they get carried away here, no, they're just Brodax.
Dude. Oh, he's so good. And
they grab the demo, they just grab everyone. Only Wicked trying to salvage and dead.
And Gaspar's
amazing post Uber from Mexfrag.
Yeah. Well, that was great because they got the Uber and then they
yeah, you don't have time for a sentry here, Labasta. Well, though they haven't capped mid yet, but they're sticking your spawn door already. They should be able to pressure Mexfrag on their lobby, but they're on ad
even if you deny some crit heals, like denying crit heals is massive. Yeah, Exilar, we'll head reload for the next half. Now, if I was producing, I would never make a mistake like that. Except every time I do make a mistake like that.
Look at all HUD reload scheme right now.
Nah, Luth's been doing a great job with these playoff series. By the way.
You know, the problem is I'm too busy looking at copy pastas in the chat, and Uber comes out for them. Fireball safely in spawn, and they're gonna be able to play point again because of that. Look at the cat time, yeah.
Holy shit!
You're gonna run in spawn. We'll just stand on the point. Awesome push.
One player like ran in through lower, or maybe Michael PC.
Well, they Ubered from shutter, and Red was inside their left shutter. So
yeah. So that's Mexfrag 3-2 up on map 2. Sorry, having taken the first map. So this could potentially be the last half of this series. Mexfrag.
I hope not. I want to watch these guys some more.
Yeah, I was gonna say Mexfrag just showing like. They're so fun to watch, man. I love watching Mexfrag. If I was not casting this game, I would be typing in the copy pastas too.
There's still no half 2 Reckoner log yet, but I got the what's this map called? Snakewater one up, and we're seeing kind of a rough game from Wang's demo man Tensei. I heard one team ready up just now.
Yeah.
Is that Tech top damage in the server on Pocket Scout? 28 and 10. He is pounding. Michael PC went also awesome numbers, 26 and 12.
Tech act check, 84%. That doesn't seem.
Anti-cheat squad, get a Gaspar also on 80 act. These scouts are just, these boys can aim. Even Labasta 70. Every single one of them has above 70 act.
It's time to somebody call an ad from RGL anti-cheat. Hey Fluey, we have some POVs you might need to check out.
Yeah, we did have 5 sniper players that half. Not as much spy as Reckoner. These guys either thought Reckoner's a better spy map, or they realized that they couldn't kill anything as spy. Look at the heals on these Pocket Scouts, 37 and 34%. Maybe that's why Tensei's struggling a bit, because they're just healing Tech, who is fragging the world, but the rest of his team not quite keeping up with him, maybe.
And to Javier is, I think...
He's second damage in the server.
he knows how to play more passively,
Oh shit,
right?
we're live.
And so like they're able to like dump heals into Michael PC, and like Javier knows how to play around that.
And
So
he
we're
likes,
going into
Michael PC1 likes to walk at guys a bit.
So yeah, so we're going into map 2, Mexfrag 3-2, and you know they're gonna be hoping to finish the second half off very very quickly.
If you're
So
if you're Wang, you're hoping to win this map so you get a chance to win the series, you know.
that's right, they have to win this map to go on to the last map. Bravax, you know, it's just kind of a
We're
bit of a
walking
mess
forward,
mid.
pounding
Labasta
Labasta.
going
Lots of
down.
damage in the demo too, but he also takes a lot. Rodax might bomb here. No, he's just grabbing
Wicked
high
is
ground. Yeah,
quite
Wicked is
below
like arrow
track.
me.
Oh, he survives.
I think
So they gotta
Wang is
figure out what
leaving.
this
Yeah,
next
Wang is
strat
leaving.
is.
Holy,
Brother,
look at the health and fireball.
huge flank, and then Sergeant Salad is behind too. This man is nuts.
Yeah, he'll grab Wicked. Yeah, fireball almost went down to the pipes rolling down the hill.
And Javier's just in. They're taking this force, this exchange. Happy to take.
Javier's sitting on bats now. Someone.
Just chilling, man.
Yeah, I think did they even run last on this? Maybe they grab bones.
Well,
Michael PC one's in, but
the entrance into last. Javier's finally coming in to, you know, put some stickies at the feet, but Mexfrag really checking the putting the pressure on. I don't know how to speak at
Tech
this point.
grabs Gaspar from Sniper.
Tech 6 frags on the scouts, 17 on the soldiers.
Nice
That
headshot
doesn't
on
look
Sergeant
suspicious
Salad.
either, you know. But so yeah, so they've dropped 2. Gaspar, Salad, both down. They've got to figure out.
The Tech had an angle on the medic, but he backs out. Spammed out. Did I see Gaspar on Spy? See if he can pull anything off. He did have the game-winning back cap on Reckoner on Spy, but obviously this is not a back cap situation.
And he's just gone through the shutter, so they're gonna know because Wicked shot the shutter immediately.
Yeah.
So they might know that there's a spy.
Oh, guys, that thing just opened on its own. I don't know if that's where you usually walk in on Spy. I don't play Spy. They're just not gonna check. I mean,
Well,
surely
you have,
you just like have a pyro puff everywhere or whatever. Wicked
have
Sax goes down.
checking around too. Yeah,
He's
Wicked's
standing
down.
on point. Maybe he does try to cap it. No, uncloak. He's on the. Oh, that was amazing. Was I didn't see if his Brodax or Sergeant Salad, but he also face has it. So he like launched the med with his rocket right into the backstep.
That's so based.
And their Uber
And then
comes
they're
out.
just coming in with the Uber too. So
Michael
they're down 3,
PC1
but,
easily
like,
cleans up the demo here. Wicked is stuck on the
those
propane tank. He's
soldiers
not
are
doing
in.
anything.
Do they kill Wicked? They
Just
get
stand
the
on the
cap
point.
time.
Fast
Lot of
round
people
from
are
X-Ray. It was great.
So-
Two soldier bomb. Juggle him into the spy. Fucking clockwork teamwork there.
Not only did he get the med and launch the med into the spy, he also got another frag too. So like 2 frags with 1 bomb. Plus there are, you know what I'm talking about. A great bomb is what I'm trying to say. So potentially match point here. Next frag 4-2 up on this map too, and they're gonna be. The comms are gonna be really high.
Great damage on the combo already. Look at the health intensity. He gets arrowed.
Immediate bomb in by Brothax. Sergeant Salad coming in too.
Yep.
Does he get the last?
Grabs
He
the med.
does!
He also killed Bones and the medic with the same rocket there, I
How
think.
did he keep getting
Javier
away
pipes
with
the
it?
scouts
But Wicked-
down. They're just cleaning them up. Great work from Iluce surviving with 80 or with like 18 health.
And so
Hate to see it if you're Wang. This is a tough last hold for them.
this is like a Herculean task. I don't know if that's how you say it.
I assume they're just gonna run Michael PC1 in their faces like they've been doing. They've been doing a much better job catching stuff with their Ubers in the second half here than they were in the first.
Yeah,
Stuff by a
especially with our
pyro
one
bit.
Ubers so far. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so Labasta doing a great job at stuffing this Dolce living.
He gets on the
That's-
med. Michael PC1 grabs fireball. If they could just get him out and survive, but no, he's stuck in for sure. I think this is a hold for Wang. I think they grab the med. 2 players in drop down because Gaspar 5 health. They know you're there. Javier is just dead. If he gets anything for this.
Unlucky.
They were just like spamming him from every angle. Good hold from Wang. I think they rushed that push a little bit if Mexfrag didn't have like a goal in mind.
Yeah, and that's kind of been the theme with these pushes is some of them go really well, but then with some of them they're just very rushed, and you can tell there's no, going through here, end here, yada yada yada.
The
It's just like what will
three
go in.
players for Mexfrag are just pushing catwalk.
And Gaspar.
What is
Oh,
this
unlucky.
chaos? Wang's trying to push him. They can't handle this chaos. They're supposed to be the chaos.
And Salad, he's on Fireball. Oh, what a surf, dude!
I
Oh my
thought he
God.
died there, dude.
I could have swore he was gonna crater, but no. He just. And even Salad's got to show the appreciation. Good surf, Med. I agree. That was an incredible surf, and had he not have landed on the fence, it would have been a massive crater. But it was a massive save.
So I just saw it on Spy. Gaspar on Sniper. They're running Spy and Sniper at the same time. Who's Cam?
You know me. I'm always on the third person.
You know me,
Back
I'm always on the Spy cam.
Yeah. Back when I was a big time RGL caster with The Godfather, I remember him. That's how I would do it. Nowadays, I'm just.
Whereas I know literally nothing about production, but I have good internet.
Why?
Okay, Sergeant Salad showed a little the cloak, but he's waddling it. He gets walked into by the mage. Surely he dies here. Gaspar grabs Labasta, but he gets out. They know he's here though. Wicked grabs Gaspar right back. And here's is that Bones trying to sack? He goes down.
Was Bones. So that's 2 picks. I think you could take a fight here, honestly.
Well, yeah,
If you get
NG's down. They should at least spam the gun, and they do so.
Yeah. If they would have gotten that before the spawner comes up, I think that could have been massive.
They looking to push. Sniper Dot is right next to you, Blue Medic. Yeah, careful. Bones trying to make something happen in lower, and I think he might go down here. No, he juggles Brodax away to his save himself, and then Labasta trades with. That's not a great trade for you, I don't think, when you're holding last. Bones even trying to go down here too. I heard a headshot ring out.
They're giving this sniper so much space.
Wicked grabs Javier, great for them. And the Uber comes out.
Take the force, yeah.
Don't drop any more players. Yeah, use. Good from Wang there, grabbing the demo and the force. They need someone else in this Uber here though. The demo is not gonna be able to deal with these guys.
Oh, Salad, massive rockets, but just gets cleaned up with the last second.
They were really lacking a scout in that Uber exchange.
No, they had 2, but they just all left. Unless you're talking about Wangsheng.
Yeah, Wangsheng.
Because Mexfrag had 2 scouts in that Uber, but they just.
Wangsheng was solo Ubering their demo in lobby, and he's just reloading pipes.
Yeah.
Wait, we see Wang, even Uber's holding second. They're not really set up like at all. I don't know if neither team's trying to do anything right now. They're hardly even set up in normal positions or anything. I guess they're just buffing soldiers on Mexfrag, going for double sack maybe.
Yeah, still just trying to find that little bit of opening, that little bit of space.
Sergeant Salad bombs. He's on the med. Good first rocket, good surf, and good milk.
Great surf.
Labasta, I think it's his second bat kill this series. If you're the medic, you prefer if he shoots the soldiers, but whatever works.
Yeah. Well, it was a pretty opportune bomb and some nice heads up play, recognizing where the positioning was by Sergeant Salad. But yeah, just another great surf by Fireball to keep himself alive.
Yeah, and good milk, of course, because most or a lot of medics would have used there, but he recognized that might have lost his team the round, which would be the game and the series.
I think he was banking on the idea that Salad wasn't going to hit the air shot, which not the most
not the safest bet, but it's. Yeah. Oh, I heard a spy. He missed another missed.
Yeah.
It's about the 10th missed backstab this game, or this series. Alex gets piped. They're still just trying to poke for a force, all the teams. Trying
look at this,
everything in their
they're
bags.
just
They're actually
balancing.
walking saw. Yeah, they say you got 2 picks. Bones goes down to the trap, but Javier trades for that. You don't want that. And a much better Uber from Wang as well. And Gaspar should be caught here. No, they just take the Uber to kill him. Not getting anything off their Uber besides mid. Sergeant Sal's behind too.
But now the re-pushing.
Oh, the pinch coming in. Yeah, Firewall goes down.
Yes, great pinch, dude. And no, the cheeky
Wicked,
mark guard wasn't
Wicked
to
grabs
be.
him, but goes down.
And yeah, now they're just pushing into second here, with full Uber, or pretty
50 out
decent
or
Uber
so, yeah.
advantage. Yeah, 50 at basically full Uber advantage. Players on their side too. Bones could be going down. Does he die here? Oh no,
No one to shoot him.
arrow. And so now, yeah, now we just wait to see if this
build
last
it
push
out,
works
and
out.
no, their Ubers haven't been the best. They had a couple good ones and about 4 bad ones.
I think if you're tech
But
here, you might have been hitting shots all game. I don't think sniper's the play here. You've got to.
Or if it is, then you
have to
play it the
have to
safe
go for
way in your
button
spawn
shot.
door just for the early force and switch off.
Yeah, like he's so far deep that if the
He's
super
trying to
comes
get
in,
a drop,
they're
and that's
going
not really. Yeah,
down?
drop down. What the? If they kill this Pyro, it could work. He's dead.
Which they do. So Pyro's down.
Sticky's on point. Both
They're
teams.
just now making the cross over.
Fireball's-
Oh, what a pipe! Javier, he's so good. And look how much.
Another.
Look at all
He's
the
just
tap time.
Mexfrag.
Mexfrag.
How could you let Sergeant Salad win? I am. That's rude,
That
Enzo.
was no comment on Enzo, but what a game by
How could you let Sergeant Salad not win I am after his performance in these playoffs?
For real, he has been such a joy to watch throughout the entire series. Like, I find it hard to get mad that they've won, but like
I was rooting for them though. Ever since we watched their quarterfinal, I've been rooting for these guys.
Yeah,
They are too fun to watch, you know.
I'll get some combined logs, but congratulations to Mexfrag. Your IM champions.
I am champions
seed,
out of the 5th
number
seed.
1. And to be fair too, like, well done to Wangsheng for getting to this point. It's always rough when you lose in the finals. Like, nobody likes to lose, but like they certainly did themselves proud on across all the series that we watched.
And you know what?
Their scouts are so horrifying to play against in the most complimentary way. I mean that.
Yeah, and you know what? We also saw 2 maps we haven't seen yet these playoffs, so good on these guys for saving us from watching, you know, Clear Cut and Gully Wash for the 50th time or whatever. So yeah, Javier and Michael PC1 pounding Sergeant Salad. He's second damage in the server in the second half. We're just kind of seeing, I think, the momentum became too much to handle. Mexfrag looked pretty unstoppable this half. Their medic only died once and their pocket scout only died once.
Sorry, I'm still trying to fucking get these logs.
Yeah, grab us some combined logs. They just 36% heals, just sink the beam into your ringer scout. Fucking, you know, Mexfrag. Of course there's nothing against them as a team because they've played with 3 different ringer scouts and done great with all of them. But I think they're good at recognizing the win conditions. We see, like, even if they're down in games, they know how to adapt, and awesome play from this team on this season. Great work, Mexfrag.
Alright, I'm almost done. I swear. I promise.
I swear. Do we need to act check any of these players? Someone was saying about the previous half, something about Tech's kill spread. I don't know what they meant. Did they mean the fact that he only killed soldiers, or was it something to do with his sniping? Anyway, I don't know. 84 AC. Damn, what a player.
I apparently just like don't know how to use logs.tf whatsoever. No, to be fair, the window was giving me a hissy fit.
Check his Michael PC. You know, lowest accuracy in the server. Oh, never mind. Lavasta has 50. Disregard that. Lavasta. Fall apart at the end. Pressure too much.
I almost have it. I almost have it. I swear to you. IM Grand Final Map 2, CP, Snakewater, Final 1, add logs, upload. All right, now we're finally getting some combined logs.
Did we ever get a Reckoner half 2? No, we did not.
We did not get Reckoner half 2,
I don't see it
unfortunately.
yet.
I think it would have been because they stuffed it up. It should be uploaded now.
I see it.
Yeah, 5-2. Yeah, so like I said, congratulations, Mexfrag. Big time victory from you guys. Looking at the kill spread.
Great games from Tech, but not enough. I think Javier was decisively outplaying Tensei in this series, on this map especially. Amazing game from Javier, actually.
Yeah,
and of course, Michael PC won the ringer. Good work from him.
Yeah. Do we want to do? Brothax wants to know if we can interview him. You
Yeah.
want to talk to these Mexfrag players?
Invite him in the channel.
I'll organize that if you want to talk more. Brothax, if you want, DM me, but I'll DM Salad and them too.
Get the whole team in here.
Excelor wants to be on the interview too. No, it's a joke.
Who is Excelor?
I don't know.
Besides a guy that chats on Twitch. I don't know. Send me his RGL. No, don't do that.
I'm just kidding. I'm giving him a hard time. Brothax, I'm gonna DM you on Twitch because I don't have you in my DMs list. Okay, and I'll just send it to Salad as well, so he can send it to you.
Fucking get the whole team in here.
Yeah, if you're on Mexfrag or on Wangsheng, like you're more than welcome to come talk on the computer.
Send a message on Discord to Jazz number 5071. Only if you're a member of Mexfrag. You're gonna get 500 messages now. I shouldn't have said that. Well, so 40 messages.
Well, we've got one IM champion, two IM champions, Brothax and Sergeant Salad. How are you guys tonight? How are you guys?
How are you guys to man?
Oh my god, it's been so long. Sorry, go on, guys.
It's been a good season, really. I mean, we were trying to win from season 6, I think. No, yeah, 6-5. And I mean, this is our second try, actually, as a Mexfrag team, since a couple of players were playing on amateur team as well. But we returned it in really strong way. So, yeah, and you were like telling people that we probably are Mexicans. Just 4 of us are Mexican. You know, it's Javier, Gaspar, and Deuce, and me. And Sergeant is well, he's welcome now in Mexico as well.
I'll be there.
I saw you started the season off with a player named Gabriel. Is he also Mexican?
No, he's just another Peruvian. Yeah, he's Peruvian. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, I mean,
that's why he had to go.
I mean, well, how are you guys feeling after that match?
Hearts are pounding.
Yeah. What was the what was everything like? Just run us through it, man.
Well, we knew that they had really strong scouts, so we couldn't just bomb like we have been for the last 6 weeks. So we actually
we've been having a lot of fun watching your guys' bombs.
Yeah.
We try so hard, actually. I mean, we're old guys, actually. I'm 29, and we played Tip 2
Yeah, we're also
like
old
10 years
guys.
ago.
Yeah, we're boomers here.
Yeah, everyone's boomer. Yeah, we play as Mexfrag 10 years ago, but we never made it into a tournament, and
Mhm.
we were like kids, and we couldn't play with good internet, and and we couldn't get like schedules to play everyone. But now that pandemic started, we started to return, and that's a thing that um, it really makes me happy a lot. Just return and play and then win a tournament. It's
Mhm.
something, yeah, something else. Out of this world.
Tell us a little about your scout ringers through these playoffs. You had Starry on flank scout in the quarters. You had Benso from straight out of Canada in the semis, and now Michael PC1.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was we were struggling a little bit because we have to adapt to the ringers to play
Right, there's a
because
rule that they can only play one game or something, right?
Well, there's a rule that after the first game, the enemy can deny them. So every time they were getting denied, like every time we tried to ring
Oh,
the
so
same
you
person,
asked to
but
use Benzo again.
yeah, but he was denied. They always deny them. But
Yeah, unlucky.
Michael
but yeah,
PC1, good pocket scout.
yeah.
We saw in his previous game.
Yeah,
He seems to be like he loves these like solo Uber exchanges, but I don't know who main calls for your team. He's sort of reining that in a bit.
Gaspar usually.
that's
Gaspar main calls.
Javier and Gaspar and Deuce. I mean, we don't have a main color actually.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
just and
Now,
I mean, you were telling that maybe me and Salad were communicating each other. We actually were not. We're like connected,
yeah.
Spiritual brothers
It's
or something.
telepathy. Yeah.
Well, that was actually going to be my question. Is like because it seems that you and Salad have a pretty good connection on the field, so to speak. And you're saying a lot of that is it's more intuitive, rather than it being like, okay, I'm bombing right now, follow up in a second or two. Is that the case?
Yeah. I mean,
I look at the top of my screen a lot in this game and just look at health. And when both X health goes down, I know it's because he's bombing.
I love it. I love it. Well, I
and-
mean, we have been speaking very, very highly of you two guys in particular throughout the entire series, but it's like super well deserved. You guys, it's just been so fun to watch as like a soldier combo, and even when things go against your team in the way of frags, like somehow both of you guys managed to pull rabbits out the hat and like turn situations around for your team. So like um, it was a really impressive performance from the entire team, but you two in particular throughout the entire playoff series. And I think the victory is very well deserved.
yeah. Also,
Thanks.
Javier is very good as well. I mean, everyone is.
Yeah,
been
Javier has
so
blown
good.
me away in these playoffs. He didn't really catch my eye in the regular season, but he's just been popping off. A really good player.
Oh, it's I think it's the best demo on IM. Actually, I mean,
He's no Fredo. I'm gonna give him that, but he's still pretty good.
Well, there's so many good demos in IM. It's like there was Fredo and there was Gyara, though you guys shut him down hard when you guys played them.
I think the entire quality of IM this
Javier,
season
of
was
course,
really
yeah.
good. It was very entertaining, and you always had the feeling when you go into a game that every team is sort of against or has the ability to take down the other team. Maybe with the exception of
It's
like
probably
the
like
lower teams, but like even then, like
there's
we had some
about
tough
12
games.
teams in the middle of the rankings in IM that are all like could beat any other team on a different day probably.
it was a difficult season. I mean, last season we were playing with the regular roster, and we did have like upgrades like Surgeon Salad, and I mean we've been beating these teams, in the past season, the top teams, but now that we have been playing with, against I invite Highlander players, and guys like Tech Wong, which is really good as a scout. I mean, I think it's been a very difficult, but something that I think that helped us a lot is that we had a strong mind.
Mhm.
So even if we were losing, no one was getting mad. angry or sad, or desperate. We're
Yeah,
taking
yeah.
our time, and I don't know. Maybe it's because we're old guys as well, but
Well, I
Little-
think there might be something to that where it's like I came into competitive TF2 having already had a professional career, right? So things that would get other people frustrated, I never found myself frustrated
are nowhere
personally.
near as bad as working in an office.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
it's like
for sure.
what I'm gonna get mad at the video game. Like I do this for fun, you know. So I think there's something to having more experienced heads on a team. Now I think the
The
best teams are
fiery
guys
passion
that
can be good sometimes too, but
say it
gotta
again.
rein it. The passion of like an
Mhm.
angry young man can be helpful too, but you
Well, I
gotta
was
rein it in a bit.
yeah. Well, I was gonna say like I think of like TF2 teams, but also like soccer teams I've played with, where it's like if you have a bunch of young guys and a bunch of old guys, um, either on a team with this around the same age group, there's sort of a little bit of a something that's lacking, right? And so if you have some young guys, but then you have some older heads who can like be quick to say, just chill, fucking calm down, dude. Um, can help keep the team engaged. Whereas like if everybody's a bit younger and a bit more fiery, then it's like if the mood starts to sour a little bit, it can be quick. It can be hard to like really reel that in. And so a lot of the times when we were watching you guys, um, you can see the body language and the communications reflected in the body language of the players, right? So like there is never any sort of like fear or there's some hesitation, right? There's some times where it's like, okay, you guys probably should have committed in or out, but there was never any real like yeah, just fear. Like you guys played either fearless or you played calm and composed.
Was
And
there a question in there?
no, I'm just making broad points. I mean,
Yeah.
that's all I do.
Just making sure I didn't lose track. Rolling back to fuck, my video game's making noise. Rolling back to last week, you guys went to the semifinals against We're Sucking Dick as kind of the underdogs from most people's perspective. What was your thoughts going into that match?
Well,
Yeah,
for
go
one,
ahead.
the season was so close in IM. Like the top like 6, 7 teams all had such close like win loss ratios.
Mhm.
They had a higher win loss ratio than us like rounds wise, like 0.4% or some shit, right? So
Yeah.
it was definitely no fear in that.
You just
It was just
didn't cross your mind really at all. You just said it's
Yeah.
just another team.
yeah, basically. At least for me.
They were a
And
strong team. I mean, yeah, they were strong as well. I mean, we had a match against them on regular, and we ended 2-1. I mean, it was a very close game, but I think we play very different in matches than scrims, and then that's something that Surgeon Salad can say. We play very different matches than in scrims.
yeah.
Is that on purpose, trying to catch guys off guard, or just you just get serious at
It's
match
also
time,
just a little bit more fooling off in scrims.
Hmm.
Yeah. Actually, we're
trying new
trying
stuff?
Like
crazy things. Yeah. Also in the scrims, I try to. Well, I tend to feel a lot, and even we were losing against these teams on scrims, but when it comes to serious, we change our mindset. So I don't know. We had a good chemistry as a team,
Do you think
and
any
we
of
are
them underestimate you because of beating you in a scrim?
definitely.
definitely, yeah, probably that can happen. But I mean, it's not a big deal. I mean, it's a scrim, it's practice, and then it's like I don't know. It's something that you get when you mature. That you can fool around a little bit, but when it comes to serious, you have to be serious.
Hmm. Well, I thought, like I said, I thought you guys did extremely well on the night, and it was really fun to watch you guys throughout the series. Just because above everything else, you guys are just extremely fun to watch as a team. The coordination is there, the lack of fear is there, and it. I mean, now you're in first place. You're champions for the season. So with that said, like, what's the plan for next season? You guys going to continue and push into main, or is it going to be like, mm, let's discuss this later and see what happens as we get closer.
Sure. I mean, for us, we're retiring actually because we're all guys. But I think Surgeon will be around, you know.
Yeah, I'll
And
still be playing, but most of
yeah,
them are
most of
hanging it
us,
up after this one.
Yeah,
yeah,
going out in first place, nothing wrong with that, man.
yeah. I mean, it was some kind of dream, just to win a league, and we just did it. So yeah. So I'm gonna make a shout out in Spanish. Mónica, te amo mucho. Gracias por apoyarme en esta final. Y gracias a mis papás, que también, pues, de algún modo, pues también estuvieron ahí apoyándome. Y gracias a todos Mexfrag, pues, los mejores amigos que he tenido también. Y bueno, pues a toda la comunidad de Team Fortress en México, si nos están viendo, pues ojalá se animen a jugar más, ojalá se animen al competitivo, ya vimos que sí se puede. That's all for me.
Hopefully he didn't say anything that'll get me banned from Twitch. Sergeant Salad, you got any shoutouts?
Yeah, got any shoutouts, Salad?
No, I'm good.
Shout out to Exler as well.
Sergeant
Shout
Salad
out to
is
Exler.
good. With that, we're gonna, I think, call it a night.
I don't get shoutouts. You don't get shoutouts, Luke. Come on.
I don't get shoutouts. You want
Alright.
Jazz? What's your shoutouts?
I'm gonna
You
shout
get
out all
two.
the teams. I'm gonna shout out. Take as much time as I want. Damn it. Now I'm gonna shout out to all the teams in IM this season. Our team was a no scrim team, but we had a lot of fun playing you guys, and we hope that was.
We sucked. Stop
reciprocated.
making excuses.
we sucked pretty hard, but I blame the fact we had to get a new ringer every match. Shout outs to both Mexfrag and Wangsheng too, in particular. It was a fun game to watch. Shout outs to all the viewers. Shout outs Loot for putting up with my ass, and then shout outs to my girlfriend and my dad.
Shoutouts to Z for winning I Am Highlander, and shoutouts to Just Jazz for sending me Japanese funk songs on Discord all the time.
They're pretty good, I gotta say.
With that, we're gonna, I think, shut the stream down. Good night, everyone, and once again, congratulations to Mexfrag IM champions. What season, whatever number we're on? 8? 8, maybe?
Who cares?
Who cares? Who cares? Good night.